Simsport presents BSTV TCR Season 25. Drivers spend weeks preparing, building setups, studying telemetry, watching replays, writing essays in Discord about tire pressures. Everybody think they are a championship contender. Then qualifying start. The guys who predicted pole positions, P27, emotional damage, door-to-door battles, late braking, questionable judgment, and confidence levels completely unrelated to talent. One ambitious dive into turn 1 and suddenly you have become part of somebody else's highlight reels. Emotional damage. Trying to explain it all are BSTV commentators Jay Colley and Pete Bingham. One sees a racing incident, the other sees an emotional damage incident. Welcome to BSTV TCR Season 25. Trust nobody. The battle begins now.
Like a broken wheel, lost in the chaos, no grip, no feel. Pete shouting orders, Sam still checked out. It's a miracle, anything gets it out. Backfire, it's all this. Broadcast the circus, can't second guess. Welding can't stumbles in the haze. Nobody knows who's steering this craze.
Good evening, race fans, and welcome to Backfire Simsport TV. I can hear myself again. I keep forgetting to mute myself on YouTube. There we go. We're back at Watkins Glen. We're here at the Glen for the naked broadcast. Why is it a naked broadcast? Because myself, what does that say? Sweaty but should not complain. No, I shouldn't, because Sam Boozin has much higher temperatures in northern France than I do. He's melted and still the competent camera guy. Good evening to Sam. Yeah. It's 34 degrees at Watkins Glen, not on track temperature. You got hotter than that though, right? What, in your... oh, my goodness, right, okay. We got... No. I live much further north, so I got... what? Oh, I've just muted you, that's why. Sam's got 34 degrees. He's very, very sweaty. He's naked, same as me, but we're in different locations, so don't worry about that.
Yeah, no, never in the same room.
Well, not anymore. Not after the restraining order. But yes, oh dear, it is so hot in the UK. I shouldn't complain. Do you know, Sam, it's so hot here, I saw a blackbird pull a worm out of the ground wearing oven mitts.
Good one.
No kidding, no kidding. Oh dear. Yeah, I've got a fan. They're not.
Me too.
They're not waving the leaf anymore though, so they're useless. Okay, all the bad jokes are out the window. Have I got another bad joke? I've probably got another bad joke in it somewhere. I'll remember them later. But here we are, a dry Watkins Glen. It's no longer Watkins Glen. That disaster was last season, where everybody piled on top of one another at turn one twice, and they crashed so good they did it again. I can't remember who said that. It was probably Fraser Geraghty. Right. Oh my goodness. Right. The pros have turned up, Sam, but they've turned up at the last minute. We've now got 42 drivers, I think, in the session. We're going to need a bigger screen. Going to need a bigger
There's
screen.
one on that.
Is there? How many have we got?
40, 41.
41.
Like that.
Okay, right, okay. So here we are, dry track, super sprints this time. So 3 20-minute races. You don't get a break between race 1 and 2. The starting order for race 2, you're going to take, folks, as the finishing order for race 1, because that's what it'll be. We reverse the top 15 for the final race of the evening, and there's a 5-minute gap between race 2 and 3. It's just the way heat races work on iRacing. It's not the most friendly of systems to use still, as they continue to develop it and hopefully make it appropriate for everything beyond NASCAR or beyond IndyCar or whatever it's designed for. So yes, here we are, folks.
Probably neither of those, but anyway.
Probably not. You're probably right. It doesn't fulfill any requirements whatsoever. Iconic track, Watkins Glen. But let me talk you through the standings first. So let's have a look at the pro standings. Obviously, we've only had one race week and 2 races, so we're on the left-hand column. Oh, well, they're both the same for that one. Pete Newman, well, he's been a previous champion a few times. He leads over Andrea Stefanini, your current reigning champion, by just 14 points. Stephen Walker had a blinding week last week. He's changed cars for this season. He's now in the Audi instead of the house brick Veloster, and he's on 32 points behind the current leader. Alex Rogers is in 4th there, still in contention, as is Tony Walker. We're very early in the season. Tony Walker's in 5th. Very early in the season, so it's all to race for. Pro-Ams, Evan Kiso found himself a great week last time out, and he leads by 25 points over Tom Woodcock. Thomas Dandridge in 3rd there. Nico Mayer in 4th, and Stefan Goebel in 5th. So we've got Switcher era new team in there, getting mixed in with the top drivers. Then AM class, which is enormous this season. It goes on to...
That's what she said.
Hey! Oh, that was one of my other ones. It's so hot, Sam. It's hotter than 2 rats shagging in a woolly sock.
You have to explain that one to me,
Okay.
but okay.
So Christian London leads the way for JC Academy Sapphire. There's a new Sapphire driver tonight as well. Josh Taylor from the same stable, but the Ruby team, is 29 points behind him. Christian Hendricks, also for Switch It Racing, the same as the guy from the Pro-Ams, mixing it up, as is Laura Miser. So Switch It are showing themselves very strongly already in 2 of the classes. And then Jason Kiley Haddington, I think he did spin last week. Did he spin last week? I think he just had a disconnect, actually, for Air Smart Racing. Disconnects were a feature last week, annoying as it was. Right, okay. Team standings. SRG at the top for now. Result X Pure Sims chasing them only 14 points behind. Then a bit of a jump already, to be fair, to JAS. Just an average sim racer. Dynamic E Motorsports, which is just Andrea Stefanina on his own, in 4th, and BSTV, which is just Stephen on his own, in 5th. Loads to go at, though. Driver meeting, only 2 votes. It's Evan and Stephen that got the votes last week. Sir Alan Toon's Safe Driver Award is currently headed up by the Superfast Pete Newman, followed very closely by the Superfast Tony Walker, and previous champion Chris Needham in 3rd, when it was a GT4 TCR league. Stefan Goebel in the top 5, as is Jura Larkinen. So some good pedigree and some long-standing names in the top 5 there. Good and healthy, that. But we're going to get back to watching some cars, because that's why you turned up, folks. Right, what's going on? I love that there's Switch It team in every class. Yeah, they're spreading themselves out very nicely, actually. It is Pascal Vierchin. That's what I'm going. Vierchin. Something like that. I'm getting better, you know.
Pascal is good.
Pascal, yeah. Or PW,
Yeah, Pascal is
or Car 111. Yeah. He's quick, and he's in the Pro, and he's a Switch It racer. I'll just talk you through the number boards and banners. So if they are blue, that means, like Pascal's, they are in the Pro series of class of car. If their writing is white, it means they've not won this championship before. If they are in green, excuse me, in the case of Thomas Osboth here, that means they're in Pro-Am, which is the middle class of car, middle class of racer. And again, if your writing is white, you have not won the series before. If your writing is yellow in any class of car, then you have won the championship previously. And then, as we see here with Chetty Vandenbroek, he has orange with black writing. That means he's in the AM class. But again, should we have ever had a champion that was now in AM class, they would have yellow writing. We have none of those at this point. We're in season 25 as well, so this is a long-standing, fully inclusive league for all ability levels and all skills. Yeah, it's going to be interesting. What's also interesting this season is I'm generating the weather the night before the race. So last night I sneaked in, I clicked that random button 3 times, and this is what we got, folks. Glorious blue skies and no rain. Yeah, it's all very good. Where's the new guy? Is he in? There should be another Sapphire racer. Mika Santa Helena. Can we focus on Mika? There he is. He is. Sorry, he's not new, no, but he's returned back after. Well, at the minute he's still recovering from that operation he had. I did.
Oh, that's Mr. Simrig. Okay.
Oh, this is the guy with the BSTV Simrig. Yeah, I'm gonna plug this at some point. I'm gonna get his approval first, obviously, to use him as advertising for it. But for those of you that remember the post that I made when he posted a picture of himself in his hospital bed, yeah, I laughed. I just hope he didn't, because he would have been in even more pain. Where's the other guy though? He's one of the.
You're a bad person.
I'm going straight to hell. I'll reserve you a place, because you're going to be down there with me. The other guy hasn't signed in yet, I don't think.
Isn't this Marias Klein a new one? Never seen it. Maybe he was there last week and I didn't pay attention enough to the broadcast.
Where's that?
VTS Sport, Matthias.
Oh no, yeah, he's new and he didn't race last week, but he was registered last week. Where is he? Oh, there, Matthias Klein. He's in the pits. He's not got a livery at the moment. He will have a livery once, I guess. VTS pull the finger out and give him one. Yeah, it should look like that. That is Silas's car. And there's another one that looks identical, both called Goebel, but the other one's got green banners, and he's Stefan, and he's been with this series for 100 years at least. Kenny says, Switch It is my team, I'm here to support them. Good on you. Absolutely, we love it. We've usually got about 300 Cutting Corny fans in the chat as well. So I'll wait for them to pop up. One of our cars can't make their debut tonight. Hopefully that's because they're okay, they're just too hot, Jay.
But we're too hot and we're here, so it doesn't let me.
And I'm not standing for that. It's not a cult business either. We know better. Yeah, you were writing psalms out earlier this week.
Yeah, we've seen pictures.
We have seen
pictures.
Yeah. You shouldn't be doing that to naked buttocks. You really shouldn't. Right. So that's the other one that I thought was going to be racing tonight in the Sapphire team. So we'll have to wait a little bit longer for his debut.
Ooh.
Yeah, boo. I think he went into Pro-Am as well. Yeah, he did. He's called Josh Trasler. That's probably pronounced completely wrong, folks. Oh, and Jack Brown's back. Can we find Jack Brown? Is he in the pits? He was before. That's Andrea Stefanino.
There's so many people I struggle to find anyone.
Yeah, I know.
So bear with me.
Yeah, that's okay. I'm sure he's in the session.
I'm not used to... I don't see him in the things.
I've just seen his name and then I blinked. 27th at the minute.
Yeah, he's in the pits.
Yep.
And we'll have a paint.
No, he's on the council colours for now. But he knows about that. He's going to upload a paint for next time. Right, okay. So, Pete Newman with work to do in this practice session to get up the field. But he did join like 1 minute ago, as he always does. We'll see what he can do when he's not able to fuel save. That's his raison d'etre. Not raison d'etre, that's not why he exists, but you know what I mean, that's his MO.
You mean raison d'etre? Jeez, man.
I wasn't that far off.
Oh man, I couldn't even understand what you meant.
Well, I'm eating raisins, so I don't know.
You're eating liquid raisins.
Apparently so, yeah. Right, who else do we need to talk about? Is there anybody new or returning? I think that's everybody that's new or returning. Michael Hall is currently top of the pile, but he's in the pit. Stephen Walker is second by 0.04 of a second. And then Andrea Stefanina seems to have exactly the same time. No. He's separated by 0.04 of a second from Stephen. And then Tom Woodcock, who is unbelievably quick. I don't know whether this is his strength track, but yeah, there he is for just an average sim racer. Fourth overall, he was leading before some of the super fast got into the top. And then we've got Isaac Price, who is fifth at the minute. Don't know where he is. He's in the pits somewhere. But yes, I'm expecting 3 really good races. I'm hoping it's not going to be 3 massive pile-ups at turn 2. Watkins Glen kind of attracts those kind of incidents at that point, doesn't it, Sam? It's brutal.
I don't know what you're talking about. Can we rewatch the promo for this season?
Yeah. Where there's 2 huge pile-ups. Unbelievable.
Oh, I don't have a cam for the OD.
Fiona says, no ABS is crap. Going back to ABS now. Well, you'll only be able to do it for the rest of this season, Fee. Next season, it's mandatory. Alright then. I think Stephen Walker is... Oh, you can't see him. He's not on track. But he's hopefully he's still in the Napa colours.
He is.
Good. Right, yeah. Oh, there he is, yeah. Cool. And that is the practice session completed, folks. Don't forget, a lot of these people are probably thoroughly sick of this track because they all did 6 hours of the Glen at the weekend. And they should be well practiced, so this should be a fast one, this. We've got another racer just joined, Jeff Saunders, 42 races. It's not going to be busy at all, this, is it? All right, okay, yeah. I don't know why I'm clicking buttons. Excuse me. Right, everybody's piling out of the pits. You want to focus on a car and see them all
Yeah,
bottlenecking.
I was trying to get the pit lane cam, but apparently it's renamed on my side and can't switch to it.
Okay,
It's
fair enough.
okay. Let's do.
Renee
let's
is
do
in the chat though, so not racing this season, needs a grounding season off, as a lot of drivers do and should do from time to time. Sometimes when it's not going your way and looks against you, it's just usually better to take the pressure off the kettle. So. But even in qualifying, this is going to be a busy track. You won't see them on the track map until they've done one registered lap, which is going to be in 2 laps time. So we will run a lap with somebody. It won't be as such good quality as it is when Jay Corley, the cult leader, does it. I think he's called Prophet Master or Master Prophet, I can't remember. Top Fuel Teachers says loves this track on Gran Turismo 7. Should try it on iRacing. Right then, on board with Carl Hardy. Let's see if we can get round a lap with him. So, yeah, that's better. Yeah, let's do this. So into the last turn. Get right hooked up on the inside of this one and let it wash out fully so you can straighten the steering wheel and get on the gas as early as you can. And then this is one of the most awkward turn ones on planet Earth. So lots and lots of curb. Use the camber of the track. Do not go too far left at the exit, really. You can, but and the NASCARs do, but it doesn't really benefit you. Turn 2 and 3, the S's, is the site even of mega crashes. Doesn't matter what league you're in and what car class you're in. And then you get onto the back straight here. Now what's coming up is called Inner Loop. We call it the bus stop. Don't take as much curb as you used to on the right hand side there, but take as much as you like on the left hand side these days, and then straighten off the end to get into the carousel, or as they've renamed it for some reason, outer loop. And then you scoot down here towards the chute, using as much track as you can get. You drop 2 gears here generally and stay in third. Now there's 2 lines around here. Some people like this tight inside line, some people like the karting line around the outside. One's a bit quicker on the exit, one's a lot quicker through the turn. Then we go into the toe. This one you go in wide, cut it, diamond it, straighten the car up as soon as you can. His tyres are cold here, he's sliding through the track. In fact, he's letting the car behind him go because he's got no front heat in the tyres yet. And then you get to the heel. So braking at the second board that you find, tip it in, stay in third gear. Fire it out, take a load of curb on the exit. It's a ridiculous the amount of curb you can take there. And then when you come out of the top here, I think this is called like NASCAR rejoin on some track maps, and then head towards turn 11, I think this is. And this is one that feels mighty all the time, but sometimes if you get the inside curb too much, it'll punt you over that sausage curby thing on the outside and destabilise the car like wildly. And then back round for the last turn. Pit lane entry, which is not going to get used unless you have to in these super sprints, is a bit lethal, because if you're losing speed to try and get into pit road, everybody else isn't. So it can be a bit of a death trap. Hopefully that was reasonable, and obviously not to the high standards of Jay Corley. So come on, Pie Man. That's not an order, by the way. Oh, that's just gross. Right, so times are popping up now, and you'll see cars appearing on your track map in the top right corner as if by magic just after the start-finish line as lap times register. We're looking for 42 cars with a time, and at the moment we're doing all right. So Andrea Stefanina, currently your provisional poleman. At least for now. You can see all the pro drivers starting to float already to the top of the table. Tom Woodcock's like buried in the middle of it all as a Pro-Am driver, and that is Silas Goebel buried in the Pro-Ams at the minute. Well done, Silas. That is very impressive. Now, Isaac Price, Sam, I don't know whether you know him or know of him. I didn't know of him, even though I was pretending to be surprised. I didn't know of him before he joined the league. Have a look at his I rating.
Yeah, I've watched last week broadcast
Yeah,
on and off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's quick.
I mean, he didn't do that much last week.
Well, look at what he's driving. He's driving the TCR house brick, so he's giving everybody
I don't know,
a chance.
it's the only one I have.
Well, it's the only TCR you own?
Yeah.
Really? Dear.
Well, I used to own the old Audi because it was the only one when I had to buy it when we started doing, TCRs.
Yeah. It's very true. I own them all. Don't know why I own them all. I'm terrible in every one of them, and I've not raced for 2 years. Well, no, that's not true, is it? I raced Porsches with you a couple of times, didn't I?
Yeah, GT3s on the ring.
Yep, that was my only outings in 2 years. Okay. Right, so Pascal for Switch It with work to do because he's not got a time on the board. No, somebody just moved up. I couldn't tell who it was.
Yeah, that's my thing going wonky again.
Right.
I still can understand. I did check after last time we broadcast that I had made sure I had the 64 cars showing everywhere, and I do. So I don't understand what's happening.
Yeah, it's just a bit bizarre. Laura Meiser has just moved up to third in class. What are they going to do about Silas? He must be, I don't know. Is he in like a mega tow of somebody else, or is he just that good on this track? Because some of these guys didn't get a chance to showcase in the last season's visit here because there was 2 massive crashes in 2 races. So we're going to see for the first time what these guys are actually capable of, guys and girls, of course. Okay, cars pulling off to let other cars go, probably not on a lap or on an out lap, and not wanting to interfere with other cars' lap times. So at the minute we're waiting on times from Kylie, Pascal, Hilton, Fee, Stefan, and Jeff's going to start from the back because that's what Jeff does. And he usually still makes his way like deep into the Pro-Am field. Lots and lots of people going out on a second set of tyres, Sam. Or low fuel, one of those 2 things being true.
Yeah, is it really something now that you change tires after half qualifying? I used to remember, correct me if I'm wrong, that they usually go all this all session long.
Yeah, the tyres now are immortal. Even the strongest fires in hell can't melt these things. They do get over hot, don't get me wrong, but they'll last forever. Don't forget, folks, that there is a no ABS training session every Sunday. Well, it's not just for no ABS. It's the BSTV Training Academy. What's Jade just written an essay? Every Sunday throughout this season, and it may continue, and we may make a feature of the BSTV Academy. And that's a session which is like a shortened version of actual sprint feature races. So you get 2 hours of practice, you get a qualifying session for 15 minutes, you get a 15-minute first race, a little 5-minute interlude, and then you get a 25-minute feature race in inverted commas. And that gives everybody an opportunity to, at the minute, test the no ABS feature, because that's what we're going to in season 26. To allay some people's concerns, give them a chance in the seat with some people who are maybe more skilled at it than others and can offer their leadership and guidance. So it's proving very useful for a lot of drivers, and they're able to transition those learnings through to the officials where ABS is still applied, all driving aids applied. So it's a good addition to our weeks. Jamie Wilson is principally leading that. I don't know that Jamie's in the session. He is in the session, yeah. He's there. He is. He's just needing to improve on his lap time at the moment. May have had traffic on previous ones. So let's see what he can do. He's in the Honda this season, so there is the chance of a great wall of Honda. We kind of nearly had it last week, but it wasn't with Chimera cars because he's on his own this season again, as Simon focuses on other things, and I don't think Wednesday's work for him at the minute. Lots of movement in the timing tower, unless that's just your timing tower readjusting itself again. So, Pete, ready for our predictions? Remember, we can't repeat or choose either side's choices from the week before. Damn it! So no Newman, Stefanina, Dennis, Kiso, Payne, and Coombe. I get to go first this week. Stephen Walker, Woodcock, and Chesney. All right, I'll play you at that game. I'm going to go... What can we not choose? Right, I'm going to go... Oh, damn it. I'm going to go... Right, for my pro choice, I'm going to go with... Michael Hall. Michael Hall. Yeah, I'll go Michael Hall. Can't believe he's stolen the choices I would have obviously made. Not. We can't have Evan, can we? No. Did I vote Tamas last time? No, I'm going to go Tamas for Pro-Am this time. And who am I going to go with for Am class? Josh Taylor's quick. Laura's showing form. I think it's got to be... I'm going to go with Silas and hope that he can carry this incredible speed and performance from his practice session through into the main race. Or races, I should say. Well, it's the feature race, isn't it? Feature race. So, yes, that's what I'm going with. Hopefully you recorded that because I've already forgotten who I've voted for. Michael Hall, Tamas, and Silas. Right, that's where I'm going. I'll have to buy Silas a stein of beer when I'm in Germany next, aren't I? If he can manage to do this for me. Right, okay. Jeff has been out. Jeff is out on track. Okay. Maybe he's just getting himself used to stuff. So we'll see what happens with that. Nico has just moved himself above Laura Maita. Why is your standings different? Oh, yours is still doing this strange thing, isn't it, where it's jumping all over the place?
Yep.
Crazy. All right, cheers. Thanks for typing those. I am keeping myself well hydrated, folks. I suggest you all do so.
Oh, yeah, that's a good shout. I need to get something to drink. Definitely water.
Yeah, of course.
I do have water because it's so hot. I need water too.
Yeah. Tom Woodcock in that very standout, just an average sim racer livery. I do like it. It's very eye-catching, very shiny. We like shiny. I like some of Vincent Skilbeck's paints in the V8s. They've got shiny elements to them. They're nice. I'm easily pleased. Andrea Stefanina's managed to get himself a black flag. Don't know what that's for. Okay, so people parking it now. This is a heat race, folks. So as soon as that 15-minute mark is achieved, that we're done. It kicks us into the next session, which will be straight into race 1. At the moment, because you can't see it and the timing tower is jumping all over the place at the moment, Stephen Walker is provisionally, and he's doing practice starts in the pit lane at the moment, I think. Stephen Walker is your provisional pole man, unless somebody does something. And Pete Newman just leapt up the standings into 4th place. He's not going to get the chance to improve on that. But, oh, and he's just been pipped down to 5th by Isaac, I think that was. So all still changing in the top as Dietmar enters pit road. And there we go. We are heading into the first of tonight's races, folks. Just waiting for the session to officially kick in. Right.
Why is my SDK not working?
Don't know, but mine's okay at the moment.
Yeah, my SDK is not responding.
Right, do you want to shift me? Let me broadcast.
Yeah, go on.
Just to do graphics. Broadcaster and local.
Yeah.
Local. There we go. Hopefully mine works. If not, we are going to be disconnected. So does that work? No, mine's done as well. Mine's screwed.
Thank you, SDK.
Yeah, brilliant. Okay. I think I'm gonna have to shut mine down and restart. Don't know about you.
Well, last time I did that, I couldn't rejoin for like 20 minutes.
And what for? Have I even got cameras? Hang on.
No, nothing works.
Nothing works. Oh, brilliant. Right. Okay. Let me just do this. Sorry about this, folks. Technological disasters. And we may have to completely skip the gridding cycle. Ah, there we go. I've got control. I think. I've not got control of graphics. I do have control of cameras. So if you can get control of graphics, that'd be great. Right, okay, folks.
No, I can't get control of graphics if you have cameras. I need.
Oh, of course you do. Right. We're not going to go through the grid, sadly. I'm going to hand control back to Sam.
Yeah, I'm not sure it's gonna work because I'm disconnected from their services.
Oh, okay. Right.
For some reason.
Okay.
Which I don't understand.
I shall go local again and broadcast. See if I can get a timing tower. I can't get a timing tower, so something weird's going on, folks.
This app is really pissing me off, like proper.
Yeah. Right, I'll try and keep us with words, no pictures. And
green flag, green flag.
We are go at Watkins Glen. It's going to be a graphic. The graphics aren't going to change, folks. Sorry about that. Stephen's legged it already. There's a bit of shuffling further back we can see, but we're going to watch the front guys coming through here. That is Michael Hall leading his own teammate on the right-hand side, and Isaac chasing Andrea Stefanina on the left-hand side. 2 by 2 going up the hill. This is often how it can go very badly wrong, but these guys have got themselves sorted out into a big long line. No massive crashes just yet that I can see, and obviously I won't know if they crash because it is telling me about crashes. It's just not letting me do any graphics. Brilliant. Okay, so through the bus stop we go for the first time, and we've got, oh no, Dietmar, where have you gone, mate? Oh, that looks painful. It looks like he's on his own. I'll try and run a replay of that eventually. Right, Matthias Klein is in the pits, and Dietmar is now in the pits. Hilton Nickerson is in the pits. Right, let's go and watch what's going on at the front still for now. We have got, ooh, Isaac showing his face there on the inside of Andrea Stefanina. So this is going to get very, very tasty very, very quickly. Right, what else is going on? Further back here, it's a crowded affair. Oh, and that was one of the... Is it Laura? Yeah. Laura Meister through on Stefan, that is. Nice. Silas still out in front at the moment. Silas in the coveted 15th position. So if he... not in this race, though, eh? So this is just the finish. The finishing order of this is the starting order for the next. Laura's just picking him up and throwing him over her shoulder right now. Through. Oh no, she dropped back a position. Sorry. And now is under pressure here from Josh Taylor. Chris Dixon's gone to the pits. Not sure what that's about. No black flags showing, but maybe I wouldn't even see them if they were thrown. Evan Kiso's gone to the pits. Oh no, that's just a stuck message, isn't it? That's right. Okay, moving to here because Switch It have just decided they want to dominate the cameras. Oh, no. Who is that? Is that Josh? Yeah, Josh Taylor. He's going to get the mother of all slowdowns here. He's going to have to serve it on the outside of the carousel or something. That one's going to be a beast of a slowdown as well.
Apparently, SDK's website is down. That's why we don't have any overlays.
Okay, can we run hours and use cameras or not? BSTV, BS.
Well, the issue is...
you won't see classes. Yeah.
Well,
I don't see anything at the minute. Okay, go on. Oh, overtaken on the grass. Sorry.
That's not the issue. The only thing is it only works in local mode, I think.
Okay.
Otherwise, it would be the solution, but I would have to
No, it's too much, isn't it?
Too late now.
Hopefully, the website, the SDK website, will come back to us. You know. I'll keep clicking buttons, folks, but you're not going to know who's doing what for a while unless you go to... Can you post... Oh, you can't... Will live timing show if we post that in YouTube for everybody to click on?
Good question.
Oh! That was... who was that in the background? It was one of the VTS cars that hit the wall.
No, it doesn't work.
No?
No.
I think it was... No, it wasn't Matthias. He's not in the right paint scheme. Oh, God. Hang on. There we go. So it was either Stefan or Silas. Must have been Stefan. Here comes Jamie Wilson, currently in 27th, moving up to 26th. He's had a bit of a rough day, and I think that was... Oh, where's Laura gone? Where's Laura? Oh, Laura's car is done. Let's have a... do I dare do a replay? Do I dare do a replay? Is it going to work, or is it just going to go absolutely crackers? I can't... Oh, yeah, I can do replays. Right, okay. Oh, right. Oh, that was what happened. She got the nudge from hell from Josh Taylor. Right, okay. So...
Right. I don't know if you want to try this, but I've sent you the exe file. So you download that, you launch it.
Yeah.
And you put the link I sent you once you launch the app. And you connect using your website account.
Right.
It will give you the license. And you put the URL as to replace SDK. And then you should be alright.
What you can't see right now is my facial expression.
Yeah, I know. I'm sorry. It's just it's not meant to be used now.
No. Oh, I've got control.
Like
I've got control. SDK's website's back. I've got full control.
Oh.
Right. So here we go, folks. Stephen Walker is your race leader. He's leading by a whopping 1.22 seconds. Just see if you've got control now. In fact, if you go to a replay at your end...
No, I can't. SDK... I'm trying to relaunch SDK and it says this app cannot run on your PC.
Oh, wow. Oh, and now I've lost graphics again.
Yeah, it's a bit tough to follow the race.
Blimey,
I'm not
crikey.
gonna lie.
Yeah, I know. Okay, so... Stephen Walker is still your race leader. He's ahead by a second. Over Michael Hall. Pete Newman is half a second behind him, and he's got Andrea Stefanina for a lot of company. There's 3 cars currently gone to pit road for repairs. There's others that have been to pit road already and are making their way around the track and on recovery drives, including Matthias Klein, Hilton Nickerson, Dietmar, who we saw crash, and Chris London. And then there's a couple who are just leaving. Well, one's just leaving, Josh Taylor. And we've got Laura's car, who's just had the fast repair, and she's away again now, so... Reet. Back to it. So at the front, Pete Newman's moved up 2 places. So doesn't need the solar power for this race at all. He's just got to put his foot down, and it's working for him for now. He's already put Andrea Stefanina behind him, and Isaac, by the look of that. So something's happened there, I'm fairly certain. Lots going on at this point in the field here. Lots and lots, even more than jelly tots. Right. Anton Willer in the middle of all this here. Privateer in this league with Jason Haddington, Kylie in front of him and Andy Littler behind him. It's a good race that these guys are in right now. Another crowded affair here. You got PVG leading this group of 3. That's Pascal, who's well out of position really, and Stefan. And they're chasing Silas and Demis. But the car behind, that's Jack Brown. So this is his first race this season, and he's shown himself well here. So excellent stuff, good performance. David Ayres to pit road. Why has David gone to pit road? The lights haven't worn out on the front of his car, that's for certain. And he's popped up for tyres, and that's something he's just not corrected. Right, let's have a look at the front. Stephen Walker is still your race leader. Again, if you're joining right now, apologies, there's no graphics. Something is very wrong with SDK's website and applications. Demis.
I'm working on a solution.
Okay,
bear
cool.
with that.
Yeah, cool. Silas losing one place there, might be losing another. He's lost that one to Demis in that Hydro Race Racing Forces orange car. PVG not able to get on terms with Silas just yet, and really Stefan would be useful for Silas right now as kind of a rear protection, rear guard. At the very, very front though, ooh, is that an overtake from Pascal Boylan? It's right under the boot lid there of PVG, Pete Van Gool. Right, I'm going to have to move forward because Pete Newman has got the tractor beam out on his own teammate. And he's having to because Andrea Stefanina's found the loud pedal and he's closing in. Yeah, good point, Jay. Can we just say, very clean start, it really was. Wasn't completely without incident on lap 1, as we know, because we've had a number of visitors to pit road, but in the grand scheme of things, you're absolutely right. I don't know what your previous message means. SDKBA dash, yes. Kenny, yes, that was avoidable with Laura. Oh, and what's happened here? We've got twinned up racing here. So the first one's PVG. No, we're watching PVG under pressure from Pascal. Pascal not able to do anything just yet, and he's got Stefan breathing right down his neck now as well. Have I got any other cameras? Yes, I've got other cameras, so I'm still able to do this bit of it. Yeah, it's looping in and out at the moment. I keep getting the occasional graphic on screen and then it just abandons ship again. Whoa. Stefan had a real tasty look at Pascal for a while there. Right, up at the front, this is what's happening. Pete is giving his teammate a bump draft into the bus stop. Hopefully Michael can shed that speed quick enough, otherwise he'll be spat out the other side of the bus stop and as a bowling ball. Gonna have to nip back to this because it's all kicking off here now. Let me change cameras again, because that was Pascal getting, I think, roughed up a bit. Let me see if I've got any kind of SDK notification on that one. Whoops. The answer is no. Thanks, SDK. I wonder if we get a refund, Sam.
Lol. We already struggled to give us a refund when we switched to a team thing, so yeah, don't expect to have a refund.
No. This is Nico having a good stare at Jack Brown. He's caught up with this group. His teammate Pascal is 2 cars in front. Good battle going on here. Nice and clean from all of them. Biggest mover in the race so far, or forwards, I mean, is Anton Willer. He is up 9 positions from his start, some of them gifted. Same for Jeff Saunders here in the JC Academy Emerald team. I do like this one the best, this colour scheme, this is nice. Silas still absolutely smashing it out of the park at the minute. I don't want to curse him because every time I say that he ends up in a crash. Right, Nico down the inside of Jack Brown here. Not able to do it. Jack Brown's got that optimal line where he can carry more speed around the outside. Very nicely controlled from Jack Brown. Like that a lot. Okay. Lots of overtakes kind of happening. Kind of not. So that was one of them. Ura was having a real good look at Chris Needham. Now we've got this one. Stefan was trying to poke his nose in where Jamie Wilson didn't want it. Jamie's up 6 places. A good progression through for Jamie Wilson. Right, that is a very poignant overtake. So I've missed it, but Pete Newman's already through on Michael Hall. And Andrea is trying to get through on Michael Hall. Now, are we going to see the same thing here? Is Andrea going to be able to carry extra speed on that outside line? No. He's going to go super wide and open the door potentially for Isaac.
All right, Pete.
Yeah.
If you put this URL instead of the SDK one.
Oh, hang on. Yeah, hang on. Right, copy this. Right.
So bear with us, people. This is not like fully professional yet, but it's
Copy.
getting there.
Yeah. So if I put that into here like this, do this and do this, and hope and pray. I've got fingers and toes crossed. I've done it, but I've not got anything visual.
Should work.
So it's probably something I'm not doing because it's all new technology, isn't it? So now I need to get back to where I was, which I think is this. Control A, copy that. Ah, right. I appear to have graphics again from SDK now.
What?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I appear to have full control.
Oh yeah, the website is back.
Ah, right. Okay, cool. Whew, do you want these cameras back? Because I'm rubbish at this.
Well, I need to re-download everything, mate.
Oh, right. Okay.
The app is corrupted on my side for some reason.
Right. Fair enough. Oh, we've got overtakes going on everywhere again. I need a different camera. There we go. Whoa, that's close. Carl Hardy and RDJ keeping him at bay for now. Silas Goebel's moved up a place. These two are hot at it. How long have we got left? 4 minutes of race 1. Depending on what kind of access I've got to graphics, folks, you're going to have to remember that the finishing order for race 1 is the starting order for race 2, and we go straight in to the start of the race after this one. No messing. No time for a water break or anything for these drivers in this heat. That was a little nudge, but it was a contested nudge. There was nothing naughty in any of that. And Carl Hardy leaves in front. So Pete Newman now gapping his teammate, and his teammate playing rear guard against Andrea Stefanina. Michael Hall, that is, in the Audi. Isaac is a spectator for all of this right now. Behind, Tony Walker and Evan Kiso. Keeping a watching brief on what's going on ahead of them. Okay, what's going on back here? Mika Santa Helena. Welcome back to the league. Stefan Klauker is his target ahead, and Chesney is his sister teammate in the Ruby team behind. Don't forget, that is Jay's vote for the winner of the 3rd race tonight.
All right, I'm back with SDK, Pete.
Oh, right, okay. Yeah, do you want to... I'll transfer... Well, I'll come out of broadcaster. I'll go back to commentator, and I'll give copy broadcaster over to you. It's going to be a bit stuttery, folks. There we go. Oh, it's all getting a bit hairy here. This is Isaac putting mega pressure on to Andrea Stefanino, and he has to, because Tony Walker is right on him, and Evan Kiso is right on Tony. That's Tony in the Audi there.
So, what happened during the race now?
Stuff, overtakes, craziness.
Yeah, like this one.
Yes, we're going to go on to last lap now. This will be the last lap that we're going on to now. White flag.
Oh,
And it's gonna...
he's not happy.
Yeah, he's not happy. Don't know why. It all looked good. Oh, he's under pressure, look. That's Tom Woodcock now that's overtaking Tamas. And we saw how fast Tom Woodcock was in practice, and there's a crazy battle going on behind them. Who is this? This is Christian Hendricks. And another one. Good grief. Give me a chance. Stefan Klauker here with Jamie Wilson. No, it's not Stefan Klauker at all. Yes, it is. Yes, it is. Stefan Klauker. In the yellow of Baden-Württemberg. Ooh. Oh, strobing car. That's Tom Woodcock with the strobing car. Don't forget, folks, you get points on your position overall, not in your class. Oh! That's,
well, -2 for this one, I think, or
yeah,
-4.
Maybe, yeah. Drops back in behind because of the nudging and the bumping. And there's two things to bumping and crashing. One is, you've got to give room at the time when you get a spotter shout. You can't just close a door. Equally, you can't force a door open. And Tamas is lifting himself back into the position he had a little while ago. But Tom's on the optimal line at the moment and getting pushed through here by Alex Rogers. Meanwhile, Stephen Lucky Wookie Walker, multiple previous champion of this series, and others, flashing his lights the only time it's appropriate to do so, and victory.
Ooh.
Oh dear. That's Tom Woodcock getting a bit of boot lid from Tamas's car. Oh, and this is going on as well. This is Stefan. He's going to want that position back from Pascal. No, sorry, Silas. And he's not going to get it. So Silas over the line just behind Pascal. Silas finishes 15th in the top AM class car. Good grief. 15th in a field of 43 cars. My word. Hopefully everybody's remembered that you still pick up incident points until the last car has gone over the line as to make the session checkered. Jaden, I think it is in Wales right now, watching it on Only Somewhat Envious, because I wouldn't particularly enjoy racing in this heat. Yeah, it's Jaden. Sorry, should have read the message backwards, I think. Josh Taylor still making his way around. Fee is somewhere in the background behind him. There's Fee, and we've got Chris London behind her, and that Sapphire JC Academy Audi.
So we can agree it's blue, right?
Sapphire.
I'm just picking.
Dietmar round after the lap 1 crash that I couldn't show you at the time, and we're not going to get time because of how these sessions work. We're going to lose the ability to show replays from previous racing sessions as Laura over the line after getting nudged into the right-hand wall at the bus stop early on in this race. Nothing to do with her. First Stephen Walker winning how long? Yeah. Right, your finishing order and your starting order.
Extend the grid.
Done it. Hopefully that works. Stephen Walker will lead us away in race 2. Pete Newman off 2nd. Michael Hall 3rd. Andrea Stefanina 4th. Isaac will go off 5th. Isaac Price. Evan Kiesel off 6th. 7th will be Tony Walker. 8th will be Tamas Asboth. Alex Rogers off 9th. Tom Woodcock off 10th. 11th will be Carl Hardy. RDJ Ronald de Jong will go off 12th. Demis Titular off 13th. Pascal Viertjen, off 14th. 15th will be Silas Goebel. Pete Van Gool will go off 16th. Stefan will go off 17th. Nico Mayer off 18th. Need to move me along.
I'll throw you off.
Yeah, Chris Needham off 19th. Ura off 20th. Thomas Coombe off 21st. 22nd, Jack Brown. Christian Hendricks off 23rd. 24th. Missed it. Jamie Banks. Thomas Dandridge, 25th. Jamie Wilson. Stefan Clark at 26th. 27th, Mika Santa Helena from the Mashed Up Mika Massive fan club. Chesney Vandenbroek off 28th. 29th, Odie Payne. 30th, Kylie. Anton Willer, he did a great previous race. 31st, 32nd, Andy Littler. Darrell Wright, 33rd. Jeff Saunders, that was a great improvement from starting at the back. 34th. Chris Dixon, 35th. 36th, Josh Taylor. 37th, can't find it. Fee. 38th, Stop Flashing Lights. Chris London, 38th. 39th, Dietmar. 40th, Laura Meiser. Hilton Nickerson off 41st. 42nd, Matthias Klein. And David Ayres will start from last after the crash he was involved in race 1. Right. So, waiting for all of the front guys and quite a few in the midfield to join the track at this point. There is an advantage, I think, to joining late on tyre temperatures out of the heated thingies. That's a technical term, by the way. Thingies. I'm gonna top up my Coke.
I can tell you something. When it's almost 40 outside, tires get hot really fast.
Yeah, true.
And even on a road car.
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Hello, sorry to interject, but some people are having some crashing issues, so I'm extending the grid again a few times.
Yeah, do it until they can join. Okay, folks, so more than just SDK bugs, that was Jamie Wilson, saviour of the century, has stepped in.
Do you want me to switch you back, Jamie, or do you want to stay with us until the start and we know everybody's joined back?
And I'll do it in a sec, so I've got like 6 people talking to me at once.
Yeah. So
thank you, Jamie.
Yeah, you're a gentleman and a scholar. Should I be worried that we haven't heard from Sir Alan? Maybe he's having a whiskey romp or something like that. I don't know.
I'll leave you to it. So yeah, give us a minute to get back on the road here.
Yeah. Okay. Thank you for that, Jamie.
Right,
Great information. Cheers. Okay, we're going to wait a little bit longer to keep this session alive for the racers that keep getting chinned out of the session, because I've seen Pete Newman join and leave on a number of occasions. That's you giving my screen a thingy.
Oh yeah, sorry. I'm just looking. See, we've had like a few disconnects.
Yeah, and they're still getting disconnected now.
Yeah, I was checking who was disconnected. Sorry. It's a bit technical today, apparently.
Well, I think the heat has a lot to do with it. So there's issues on the rail network in the UK because of the ridiculous heat in the south, and that's causing issues with signalling.
Yeah, same in France and Belgium. They did cancel a lot of buses and trains because they don't have aircon, and it's awful for people. Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll just look at the wonderful New York State scenery for now until such a time as we get a full grid.
I've read also that it's hotter in Europe than it is in Dubai, which is what?
Yeah, that's great. That's crazy talk.
Yeah,
you talk crazy. A reminder to...
Well, I can't tell you where it's other than Dubai. It's below my... Anyway. Reminder to keep it hydrated. Yes, Jay. We are.
Yeah. Hopefully everybody else is around planet Earth at the moment. So we're still waiting on quite a few racers still to join. You can see them popping in and then disappearing again, folks. So there's an issue with their ability to get in and stay in to join the grid. So not just SDK then, I don't think. I think we've got issues all through. I'm surprised I'm still in the session. I've just probably cursed myself, but there you go. Right. So the first 5 minutes is a lovely view of the grid. All right, I think we're going. Because everybody's in the session. Everybody's joined the grid. We are going. Lights are coming on.
Thanks again to Jamie to do that for everybody.
Yeah.
2, 1.
Green flag.
Everybody go. There we go. Barney was a bit late with his flag, but never mind. Bit of smoke in the background. That's from wheel spin. That's not from crashing. That is one hell of a grid.
Yeah.
It's brilliant,
so
isn't
many
it?
people.
That is just a view and a half. That. Oh no! Oh, that's Andrea Stefanina. That's not gone well for Andrea. And there's someone else in the background. It was PVG. He got spat out on turn 1. That's a good camera. Blimps are miles away, but that's great because the field's so massive. Andrea Stefanina's had to reset to the pits, as has PVG, meatballed. But they're the only ones meatballed. There are other people getting shuffled at the minute, and I think bus stop's going to be a dramatic affair. Oh, somebody's gone way off left.
That's OD Payne.
That's OD Payne, right.
Nice
Needs a safe rejoin.
Oh no!
That was a different crash.
Murdered by his teammate.
Oh.
Oh, there's the 3 safeguard car.
Yeah, it's a full squad. They've had a reunion, folks, at the top of the carousel. Right, the front of the field minus Andrea Stefanina, who can still get positions, let's face it. He just needs to get his car towed and back on track with a fast repair. Right. An overtake there from Tony Walker, who got a love tap from Alex Rogers. Seemed a bit unnecessary maybe, but whoa, and there was a bit of a shoulder there out to the outside for whoever that was. I'm blinded by the sun off the windscreens of the cars. And that, this is getting ugly. This is getting ugly. Racing
That's
Forces
blue
cars.
as well.
Yeah, Ura and Demis.
Let's go in this cam because
look at the state of that
too much
gaggle there that we were just watching, Sam. You could throw a hanky over the whole lot. Oh, and someone's gone. Is that Ura?
5 wide, 6 wide,
Yeah.
and pit and 3 for you. I think that's Demis.
Is it Demis that got pit laned?
Yeah, that's Demis.
Yeah.
Let's
He's got
skip
no
this.
power.
Yeah, and he's got a meatball and he's gone.
Yeah, there's a few new meatballs.
A few casualties on this one.
Yeah, unfortunately, Matthias Klein is one of them in the VTS car. Darrell is one of them. OD Payne, Demis. Andrea Stefanina is still in the pits and should have done his stuff by now. So I don't know whether he's... well, PVG is out of the car.
Maybe they towed without ticking the fast repair.
Maybe.
And that's a big mistake you don't make.
Yeah.
That I've done.
Yeah. OD Payne's black
Probably
flagged.
all of us that did it. Yeah,
So,
that's
speeding in the
exiting
pit lane.
pits.
Yeah. Okay, so at the very front, Stephen Walker is your race leader, but he's not got much of a lead, only half a second over Pete Newman. And Michael Hall, his teammate, is right on his heels. Isaac Price in the Veloster, the only Veloster in the field, is in 4th place at the moment, scoring good points where he is right now. Evan Kiso, this is going to go badly for me, I can tell, because Stephen Walker's on it like a car bonnet today. I mean, in the thing with Jay, the competition. Something's shuffling. Oh, it's just people moving through, rejoining the race and things. So, around Jason Haddington, Kylie, who's on screen right now, and who is that? That's Josh Taylor, isn't it, in front of him? Yes. So Josh Taylor's up 12 places from the start, and Chris London, who is the Sapphire car behind Kylie, is also up 12 places. And Tom Woodcock in the thick of this again, with Tamas again. So this is a regurgitation.
But they started together and
Yeah.
they are
Bolted
fighting
together. Yeah. They're having to keep very, very careful because RDJ is there in that Racing Forces car and he's brought Pascal with him. Oh my, what is going on here? Work guard, 3 wide for work guard.
Ooh.
This has got tears
That's
written
no
all
good.
over it. Oh, stay on your lines. Oh, stay on your lines. Excuse me. Getting too enthusiastic. Oh my word. Jamie Wilson chasing down Stefan Klauke, who has got ahead of him in this race. So Stefan's up 6 places, Jamie's up 4. But there's work to do. Chris London's just taken a place from Kylie. And there's movement behind as well. Laura is up 7 places this race already. On a recovery drive from the crash in race 1. And we're watching Michael Hall right now, the car 3rd in line on your screen, chasing his own teammate at the moment. That's Pete Newman, and Isaac Price behind in the council coloured Veloster. Andrea Stefanina is back on track. He was stationary for 3 minutes, so I don't know whether that's just the longest tow on earth or what has gone on, but Fee and Chris Dixon and Laura are all in a big scrap at the moment back there, hopefully having lots of fun and not killing each other. Blimey, that was an intense camera. Here we go.
Messed up my plan. I was trying to show most of the field, you know, on the same plan. But
Oh yeah.
it's tough. It's tough. You want to see this on turn 1?
Yeah, here comes Jeff on Fee. Fee didn't give him any amount of room there. Now we've got a Great Wall of Honda, but it's a work guard wall, so Jeff with a good amount of overspeed here. These two are not giving each other draft. They're side by side, which is the least optimal way to do this, I guess. Jeff's going to be out of the gas. He doesn't want to get anywhere near other cars going through this section of the track because it's just lethal, exactly like that. Hopefully Fee's regained the wheels under that car. She has. Good drama here, folks. And more of it further forward in the field. This is around Pascal, who's got Tom Woodcock in front of him and a whole gaggle of cars behind him. And Carl Hardy being one of them, trying to take a position away from Silas.
I don't want to jinx this, but Silas is really doing the best of them all. If it stays like this, you're gonna start at the front of the field where all of the other hams will be
Miles back.
miles back.
Yeah,
exactly.
Exactly that. Mika Santaelena getting a position off his own teammate. Ooh, thought that was coming back together there. And Andy Littler and Thomas Dandridge getting together. Well, not getting together, but having a heated battle further back. Thomas through. And that's Laura who's giving pressure to Chris Dixon now as well. Sorry, not Chris Dixon, Andy Littler. Nice line from Laura. Bit of flashing. And Nico Mayer getting a position from Kylie there. Lovely overtake. Plenty of room given and taken. That was nice. From both of them, I mean. And Chris Needham, eager to move forward now. Outside line into the bus stop. Not good. Just not good. So he's bailed on that. Tucked in behind Stefan again. Pascal with a yellow. Has Pascal crashed?
No, it's a slow down.
Slow down. I thought that was... Oh no, yeah, it's not black, is it? Slow down is yellow, yeah. Me being dumb. Oh my word, look at this.
Well, in all fairness, Yellow for a slowdown is the best, but
No, it's not a great choice from SDK. Carl Hardy getting the RDJ shoulder out to the wide line. Good battle in this. As RDJ and Pascal battle into the heel of the boot. RDJ's got that done. Nice overtake. He's a scrapper, RDJ. Jay says the Academy having some solid and safe stints in the 6 hour at the Glen. Very good, very good. Right, that's a lovely line from that Racing Forces car just then, but we're back at the front here. Stephen Walker is your race leader. He leads by 2 seconds over Pete Newman, who's got his own teammate Michael Hall for immediate company. And then we're as we were, Isaac... Oh no, we're not as we were. Isaac Price, then Evan Kiso. Evan has moved forward. Dietmar's moved up on Anton Willer. And David Ayres has just moved forward on Fee. David Ayres up 9 positions. Laura's up 10 positions. Dietmar is up a whole bag full as well. David Ayres has just gone backwards, has he? Josh Taylor here coming through the bus stop, down through the carousel. Into the chute. Jason's picked up slowdown somewhere on the track. Sunlight hurts my eyes, says Chesney. And David Ayres is in the pits again. Have we got an incident from David Ayres?
yes.
He was overtaking Fee, and then stuff happened. And Fee's in the pits with a meatball. Right, so we've got to come in together here somehow. So these are result cars, just in different stables of result. Oh, right, okay. So that's Fee getting into the back of David. Trying to stay competitive, but David's car wasn't going to get out of the way like that. Oh, right, so Chesney says he totally missed up the 100 board for the 200 board. And he's happy he didn't absolutely muller Mika. The last thing Mika needs is a crash.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, whoa, right,
deep.
okay, yeah. Oh. And Chesney got meatballed off that, and Mika did not. Okay. Unfortunate, but everybody makes mistakes of that nature at times, so... At the very front, there's no change. It's been the same from the very start. Stephen Walker, Pete Newman, Michael Hall. All the action is deeper into the field. Andrea Stefanina's recovered himself to 36th. That's pretty good going, to be fair. He was absolutely last at the start. Pascal through on Carl Hardy. In fact, lots of people through on Carl Hardy. Carl Hardy had a bit of an issue going through the chute by the look of things. So he is, at this point he is chasing one of the Racing Forces cars, gets into that Racing Forces car, stays left to avoid everybody and loses positions. Right, okay. Good rejoin though from Carl Hardy, safe, out of the way. Nico giving loads of pressure to Chris London here. Jack Brown moving up still. He's just taking a position from Christian Hendricks, who's dropped another one to Thomas Coombe. Jack Brown through. It's all kicking off here. We've got 6 minutes to race, folks. 6 minutes. Jack Brown with a slowdown. Where's he picked that up? Oh. He's meatballed. How did he get meatballed off what was going on just then?
I don't know.
Carl looks fine.
Someone hit the barrier.
Yeah, oh right, it might have hit the outside then and I've missed it. Okay. Jamie Wilson will be loving this. In the thick of the battle. I couldn't tell you who's overtaking who, honestly. I've not got a clue. 2 into 1 doesn't go usually at the bus stop. There's usually tiers. Oh, and there's some tiers, but not for the same reason. Straight on for Christian Hendricks. That'll be the slowdown, mother of all slowdowns, that one. Jack Brown got smoked down by the iRacing gods and got himself a black flag in the pits for speeding.
Yeah, I think there was a nudge from Jamie, and he's waiting for Christian to burn it down.
Ah, okay. Yeah, that is exactly what's happening. Oh, I can hear sliding tyres at the toe of the boot, so we might be heading into somebody else's crash in a minute. Oh, in fact, Chris Dixon, Hilton Nickerson are both in the pits now with meatballs, and that was another bit of bending metal. These two would have... Oh, Chris Dixon going very, very slow. I hope this isn't...
Yeah, that might have
That's after
happened
the
beforehand.
event. Yeah, definitely. And that's the same from Hilton. They're on the same bit of track, so I think that it's... oh, here we go. Oh, Hilton into the wall and then into Chris. Right, that'll do it.
I did straighten him up.
For a minute.
Yeah, I don't want to...
Yeah, for a minute. That's very sad, but again, turn 2 and 3, those S's. Oh, what have we just...
Oh boy, what a comeback to live.
So that is our DJ.
I'm not better.
Who is that behind him? Is it Silas? Yeah, Silas. So, Silas... Oh, Silas has been bumped way down now. So what happened here? 'Cause Silas is miles ahead of him.
Oh, Silas did hit someone.
Oh, no, that we're on the wrong car. Well, we're on...
Yeah, but we saw in front of it.
Yeah. So was that Silas's issue?
Let's watch from Carl Hardy.
Yeah,
He's right behind Silas. And that is Mrs. Breaking
Point.
Point.
He has done, hasn't he? Yeah, you can tell from the behaviour of the car. You're absolutely right, Sam. So, hopefully... Oh, he's got meatball from that. Damn it. Right, okay. That's my vote for race 3 out the window, because he's going to have to start right from the back. Unless he can
yeah, that's probably my fault.
Cursed him. But if he can get round in the last 3 laps with a meatballed car, he'll be fine, won't he? Because he's got 3 laps to serve it. We've not got 3 laps left in the race, I don't think. So as long as he can minimise the loss of position if the car is still drivable, then that'll be okay for him. He's here with these guys at the minute.
I mean, none of the arm will be in the reverse, apart if Tomascom get ahead of Ronaldo Young,
Yeah,
which
true.
I'm not sure he will.
This is where I need the cursed soundbite from Jay's soundboard. I'm not sure we're allowed to say these things, but we're going to go with it anyway. Not that one, I don't think.
No.
I've just lost my other screen for a minute. Oh, it's back. Okay. Whoa! Don't want to tag someone going in at the bus stop. That's Pascal, who's got Stefan Goebel behind. Silas is losing positions, but he's still out on track. I think he should be able to finish. And given that we're doing nearly 2-minute laps, we're going to get... Oh, this is going to trigger the white flag, is it?
I do think it is, yeah.
Yep, so as long as Stefan can stay out, he'll be limiting the amount of positions he loses. You can still cross the line with a meatball as long as you're within the 3-lap limit. Right, so at the very front here, it's exactly as we were. We've been in this position for the top 3 all race, for top 4 for a long time, since Andrea Stefanina's exit at turn 1 early on in the race. There's a white flag from Barney, but this is the last lap. Some gaps in the field this time, but there's still some heated racing. As I say, that a whole load of stuff goes orange. Brilliant. Stefan Goebel with Jura and Stefan Klauke with Josh. There's quite a lot going on. That's a safeguard car staying out of the way there, letting the leaders through. Now Michael Hall, good pressure for his teammate here, and you know, points on the line. Don't think there's any race orders. They'll want to race each other. That's what these guys at Pure Sims do. Jamie Wilson just gained himself a place from Christian Hendricks and then lost it again. There's something going on back there. Oh, and now we've got Pete Newman and Michael Hall's just overtaking his teammate, but he's going to lose that position again. And they're going to come under fire here from Isaac Price.
Yeah.
But right at the very end.
He's probably laughing right now because he might gain a position from all of this.
I do like to see teammates racing, though, I really do. And these two teammates are so highly skilled. It's going to be a safe affair. As Stephen Walker gets his 2nd victory of the evening. Congratulations to him. Absolutely schooled them. And look at that, Michael Hall ahead of his teammate Pete Newman. And then Isaac over the line. Tony Walker in the top 6 with Evan Kiso in 5th. Good grief, Evan. That'll help consolidate his championship lead, no doubt, with a couple of places back to Tamas. Christian and Jamie are still going at it further back in the lap. Oh, here they are. And it's finished in that order. Christian and Jamie, that looked like a very, very hotly contested affair. Pascal followed Carl Hardy over the line by 0.3 of a second. Great racing from all. And Andrea Stefanina will feel somewhat shortchanged, I think. Finishing in 33rd, so next race he's going to have a different last to first challenge, well, nearly last to first. 33rd will be his starting position. Top 15 will reverse, folks. So you won't want to leave the racing just yet.
That is a small pile-up.
What's your idea of a big pile?
Big gas.
That is a good one. That is a good little soundbite, that one. Where did Silas end up in the end? 25th, dropped 10 places from his start position, but he was up a little bit higher than that. Oh, but Demis is, he's had an enjoyable one, has he? Or is he just getting himself some extra incident points?
He's the last one to cross the line.
Oh, okay,
so
that's fine then. Okay, so your finishing order for race 2. Stephen Walker was your race winner. Michael Hall finished 2nd. Pete Newman was 3rd. Isaac Price was 4th. So I've missed out on the fact that they were the top 3 with a podium position. So Result X Pure Sims are very, very well represented, and that will change the team standings. I have no doubt whatsoever. Isaac Price in 4th there for Yes Motorsport. Evan Kiso finished in 5th for SRG Sim Racing Grid. Tony Walker finished in 6th for BSTV Esports. I've now corrected that in the graphics. Alex Rogers finished 7th for Sim Racing Grid. Evan Kiso was the first Pro-Am car over the line there in 5th place overall. What a great result that is. Thomas was 2nd in class, 8th on track for Spin and Toe Motorsport. That's also a cracking result. And Tom Woodcock, who seems to have been in all the battles all day up to this point, 9th, but 3rd in class for just an average sim racer. Well done. Carl Hardy finished 10th. for Result X Pure Sims. Pascal Viertjen finished 11th for Switch It. Stefan Goebel finished 12th for VTS Esports, with Jura Larkinen 13th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold. Chris Needham finished 14th for Airsmart Racing. I'm not wearing my glasses, can you tell? 15th was RDJ Ronald de Jong for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange. The first of our Iron Class drivers was Thomas Coombe in 16th overall for JC Academy Emerald. Great result for him. Stefan Klauke finished 17th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold. Josh Taylor finished in 18th place and second in class for JC Academy Ruby. Mika Santa Helena finished 19th for JC Academy Sapphire, and rounds out the podium for AM Class. So well done to him in his first race week back with us. That's good results. Chris London finished 20th for JC Academy Sapphire. Nico Mayer finished 21st for Switch It. His teammate Christian Hendricks finished 22nd behind him. Everything went a bit screwy on the screen.
That was a bit too much.
Hey. Jamie Wilson finished 23rd for Team Chimera. Dietmar Hoos 24th for Cutting Corny. Silas Goebel 25th for VTS Esports. Jason Haddington 26th for Airsmart Racing. Thomas Standridge 27th for Verve Racing. Laura Meiser 28th for Switch It Racing. 29th was Anton Willer. He had a great race. Jeff Saunders finished 30th for JC Academy Emerald. Andy Littler was 31st for Work Guard. Daryl Wright was 32nd for Safeguard. Andrea Stefanino finished 33rd in the end for Dynamic E Motorsport. Demis Tichelal finished 34th in the end for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange. OD Payne was 35th for Safeguard. Chris London was 36th for Work Guard. Hilton Nickerson was 37th. Fiona Siddons was 38th for Work Guard. 39th was Matthias Klein for VTS Esports. Jack Brown was 40th for Just an Average Sim Racer. PVG finished in 41st for Result Clothing. David Ayres was 42nd for Safeguard. And then Chesney Vandenbroek was 43rd and last on this occasion for JC Academy Ruby. He's messing with the font. Oh, dear.
Yeah, to help you.
Oh, okay. Oh, I get it. Oh, dear. Prescription standing orders. Yeah.
I mean, I'm trying to make it more readable for you, and you're
Well,
thinking I'm just messing with it. What?
So, don't forget, this was a late evening scheduled race in the officials. So, our final race will be in darkness or early evening twilight. Ooh, okay. That's teammate on teammate, folks. So don't get too carried away. That's Chesney.
Yeah, that's intentional wrecking, so that's a ban.
Yeah. That was on Mika as well. He doesn't need a crash. So you usually get a few drivers out just doing sighting laps. Some doing practice starts. Don't forget the top 15 will reverse for the next race this evening. Hopefully nobody has any issues, either us, Sam, or the racers. Seems to have been a feature of tonight.
Yeah.
I think it has to be something to do with the heat, right?
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Still want a refund.
We get in next year, don't worry.
Yeah, big refund. Okay, so these guys will just do a bit of touring around the track. This session's already gone checkered for the warm-up. And we will be bringing you the starting order, the grid order, in a second. Again, this is yet another 20-minute race, another sprint race. No need for a pit stop unless you have to. Right, so starting order. RDJ will be your poleman for this final race of the evening. Chris Needham will go off on the front row next to him. Jura Larkinen on the second row in third. Fourth will be Stefan Goebel, Pascal Viertjen. Stop flashing your lights. We'll go off fifth. Sixth, Carl Hardy. Seventh will be Tom Woodcock. Eighth will be Tamas Asboth. Alex Rogers will go off ninth. 10th will be Tony Walker. Evan Keeto off 11th. Isaac Price off 12th. 13th will be Pete Newman. 14th will be Michael Hall. Stephen Walker off 15th. Thomas Coombe off 16th. Stefan Klauke off 17th. 18th will be Josh Taylor. Mika Santa Helena will go off 19th. 20th will be Chris London. Nico Mayer off 21st. 22nd will be Christian Hendricks. Jamie Wilson will go off 23rd. 24th will be Dietmar Hoos. 25th will be Silas Goebel. 26th will be Jason Kiley Haddington. Thomas Dandridge off 27th. 28th will be Laura Meiser. Anton Willer off 29th. 30th will be Jeff Saunders. You can still see the lights flashing off the sideboard.
Yeah, I tried, but
31st will be Andy Littler. Darrell Wright off 32nd. 33rd will be Andrea Stefanina. 34th. Oh, I didn't extend grid in, did I? Maybe somebody else did. I don't know. I've just done it again. So it gets me a chance to get to the end. Did I do it? I don't remember. We're doing it again anyway. Demis Tigchalar, 34th. 35th, Odie Payne. 36th, Chris Dixon. Ooh, night race, says Jay Cole. Jay Coley. 37th will be Hilton Nickerson. I've got loads of time now. This is your punishment, guys, for flashing your lights. I've extended the grid.
I
Matthias
think
Klein.
there's like 3 cars that are flashing the lights. 4, the 4 on the right, and all of the other are flashing.
Yeah. Oh dear. Yeah, silly idiots. 39th will be Matthias Klein. 40th will be Jack Brown. Pete Van Gool will go off 41st. 42nd will be David Ayres. And Chesney Van den Broek will go off 43rd and bring up the rear of the field. And I hate you all for flashing your lights. I hate flashing lights. We're still waiting on some cars to join the grid. Now, is this because of more disconnects? I wonder. So we're going to wait patiently because no doubt Jamie Wilson is controlling the start of the field. Start of the race, rather. In order that all of the field can join. And that is the case, as I understand it right now. People are joining again, as far as I can tell. Yeah, very slow, but people are joining. So I will again thank Jamie Wilson for controlling this situation. Still got 4 to join. 1 to join now, just Pascal Virchen. Just a little bit more of your patience, folks, and then we'll ensure that everybody who can race does race. No Pascal, and we're going green. So when the lights go out, we will be racing
Green flag.
at
Green
Watkins
flag.
for the 3rd and final time this evening. Ignore Pascal dropping down the order, he's not in the field. Oh, that's a bit tight through that middle bit there in the field. And look at this lot. Lights ablaze, heading towards turn 1.
All this crushing in turn 1.
Oh, is there? Yeah, there is. No block track though, people are getting round and through. Oh, that was a car bouncing off the wall, but it's still a clear track. There are some casualties in the list. Hopefully it's not people...
It's not as dramatic as we had in the rainy
Oh no,
rain.
that was just ridiculous. Oh, 3 wide into the bus stop, you're kidding. Who is that that's out to the wall? That's Alex Rogers and Tony Walker. So, we've already got a lot of casualties.
And Stephen Walker,
What?
he did mess thing up.
Oh,
He
yeah.
got to slow down.
Right, he's got to slow down.
I think he was part of the 3 wide into the bus stop
Oh,
with
okay.
his brother and
Alex.
who was it again? Alex.
Yeah.
That's a really, really bad start for 3 of the pros.
It is. But they had a choice. They chose to go into that bus stop 3 wide. Any one of them could have withdrawn from it. There's Jamie Wilson heading towards the woo start.
Towards the grass.
The first turn. Yeah, I think that was. You're right. Well, it was a tire on the grass, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Right, we've got multiple meatballs. It's another IKEA outing. I just like the gravy. I'm not that fussed on the actual meatballs themselves. Oh, who's that? Oh, it's Christian Hendricks.
That was a weird one.
That's a strange place to do that. Oh, don't be on the line. Oh, what are you doing? This is going to be awful. He's been trying to get to pit road, I can tell, but that's not the way to do that. Oh. So somebody... So he's lost it at the last turn there. He's on the brakes at this point, and then he's trying to get across, but he's got no drive. And then... Who's that? It's one of the work guard cars. I'm going to assume it's Andy Littler.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's better ways to do that.
Could have been a better execution.
Yeah.
Can understand the intention, but...
Well, race control might review that and issue their own penalty for that one because, yeah. Okay, folks, so at the minute we've got 7 cars in the pits. No, 8 cars. Soon to be 9. It was Fee that got into the back of Christian Hendricks, but she's managed to keep going. And will end up visiting... Sorry? Yeah, she got the meatball. Yeah, she got the meatball, yeah. Andy Littler must have been involved in the earlier incident. It'd be interesting to see as a load of cars pile back out of the pits now and back onto the racing circuit. It'd be interesting to see that 3 wide into the bus stop again if it's even a selectable incident. I think that was Jack Brown going pretty wide. Oh, we have got it. Right, okay. And no, we don't.
Ah, not quite.
No. That is Tony Walker trying to get around the track again. Right, that's a bit of aftermath there as well. Ah, here we go.
There you go.
So, yeah. So Stephen's not in this. So there's all...
Oh, he got hit from behind.
Yeah.
So that's nothing to do with Tony, nor...
No, Stephen.
Who is it again?
Stephen. That is Tony and Alex. They're passengers.
Yeah,
now,
Alex.
aren't they?
Yeah. So what happened to Tony then? To Stephen, sorry.
Yeah, let's find out what happened to Stephen Walker because he lost a...
That might be it.
He's losing like...
Yeah, he's slow.
Yeah, but why?
And then he...
Straight lines the bus stop.
Yeah, that's what happened. What?
Ah, right. Okay, yeah, because he would be starting from 15th anyway, wouldn't he? So... Just don't understand why he's now in 32nd, 17 places back. There's all sorts going on in this race. We need 16 commentators just to cover it all.
We need pit lane reporters.
Yeah, we do. Looks like Laura Meister is now the latest casualty, and she got caught up in something last time as well. Is that Jack Brown? Oh, that's a naughty nudge. That's exactly the same as what happened the first time to her.
Yeah, that is wrong.
It was that Jack Brown. There's a couple of council-coloured cars.
Yeah, it was.
It was Jack Brown, was it? Yeah.
Yes, it is.
Okay. Yeah, that's yeah.
It's a bit naughty.
Oh yeah, and Stephen did have a meatball. Jay's just reminded us.
I don't know why he had a meatball.
No.
Meanwhile, battle for the lead between the two racing forces.
This is Euro Larkin chasing RDJ, Ronald de Jong, for the lead of the race. There's all sorts of shenanigans still going on as there's cars out of their normal racing position in the field, making their way through. Taiswangul. I don't know what the first word is. It's busy. Oh, damn, right, okay. Damn, it's busy on track. Yeah, it is. This is a big field, 43 cars deep. And looks like at least 40 of them are right here on this little tiny bit of tarmac right now. Are they trying to do some sort of like Red Arrows formation driving or something? I don't really understand. Stefan has just overtaken Evan Kiso. going into turn 1. Evan might get this back. Stefan, oh no, it's not. It's later on in the lap. Whoa, who the hell was that? Oh, it's Pete Newman.
That was Pete Newman.
Yeah, getting caught out with an earlier than he braking position. That was at completely the wrong point on the track. Pete Newman does look racy. He wants to get these positions done, clearly. And bump drafting from his teammate there.
Yeah.
They've been doing that.
That was a massive
laps.
launch. Oh, and
That was
small
contact
touch
behind
them.
Yeah. On the back of Andy Littler's car, that was from.
No, I think that it was Stefan and Andrea Stefanina.
Oh, was it? Right. Okay. No. Oh, maybe.
Might be wrong. Might be wrong. Yeah.
I think it was Andy Littler who was getting lapped. Maybe. I don't know. I'm confused. Anyway, Michael Hall ahead of Stefan now. If those two make their way through. I mean, Andrea Stefanina started in 33rd. He's gone up 21 positions already. So I think based on some of the stuff that I've seen tonight, I think Race Control are going to issue a reminder to everybody that racing room is not an optional extra.
What's a racing room? Somewhere where you have your rig on? Okay.
And I think there will be some intermediary penalties issued.
I mean, I'm expecting to have some protests this time.
Yeah, they might not be needed. I think Race Control are going to do something this race to sort stuff out. Tice Van Gool says he's got exams tomorrow. Well, best of luck for that, Tice.
And an IG. Yeah, good luck.
Right, lots going on. Is that Evan in the foreground trying to get a move done on Tamas? And then this going on here. Ooh, someone's gone mega wide. I think it was Jason trying to keep out of the way. Sometimes keeping mega wide puts you in a worse position because you've got to rejoin the racing line at some point, and it's not always easy to see if it's already occupied, apart from your spotter shouting at you.
So, fun fact about the heat for today in France.
Yeah.
It was 38 in Lille, which is basically the same as in Nigeria.
Oh, right, okay.
Or you,
Yeah, Nigeria.
Yeah, Paris was 42, same as Doha in Qatar.
Right.
Yeah, Nantes was 43, like in Kuwait.
Right.
Too bad. Bordeaux was 42, like in Baghdad.
Wow.
And Toulouse 41, like in Riyadh. So, I mean, yeah, normal.
Yeah, I've always said that when the Spanish start coming on holiday to the UK, then things have gone awfully bad.
I mean,
Right.
yeah.
So Stefan ceded that position to Andrea Stefanina now. And Andrea Stefanina sets off to catch up with Michael Hall and Pete Newman, who are making their way through. Evan
Big Bang.
and yeah, Evan and Co. we'll call it. Evan, Tamas, Carl, Tom Woodcock. They're next on the menu for some of these guys.
There's so many things happening at the same time. It's really tough to show everything.
Oh,
but
honestly.
that's what's fun about these super sprint races.
Yeah, very, very much so. Whoa, who's that? That was Jack Brown again. So
That was almost inappropriate touching.
yeah. Okay, let's keep an eye on this.
Even Kiso going for the inside. Inside on the bus stop is tough.
It's
'cause
tough, but
you're
you-
not in a good line.
Oh,
The
dear.
dive from Pete Newman.
Yeah. He should have anticipated that a little better, in my opinion. It was always going to be that Thomas would have to be slower because he was forced off that racing line. So, and I know that he's having to move quick. Whoa.
The triangle is bad.
Crikey, yeah. That's Hilton, Nickerson, and Chesney, I think it was. Oh no, what's gone on there? That's Jack Brown and
Oh, come
Andy
on,
Littler. Right, let's have a review of that. Okay, Andy Littler's on the wider line trying to stay out of trouble here, and then it looks like Jack Brown's just driven through the side of him.
That's a weird one.
Yeah.
And that's an extreme way of going off track to avoid any traffic.
Well,
I'm not sure
yeah.
it was the best choice, but
I don't see what
I mean,
Andy
at least
Littler did wrong.
everybody else, yeah.
Is how I'm viewing that. I don't know what your thoughts are, Sam, but for me, Andy Littler stayed wide throughout.
Let's look.
See if we can view it again. So here we go.
Uh,
So Andy going a bit
Yeah,
slower,
no.
but there's nothing wrong with the line he took. Room needs to
No,
be
I think
given.
it's more. Yeah, I think it's more on the overtaking part.
Yeah.
Oh, geez, 3 wide, and that's wow. That's Tom Woodcock losing a load of positions.
It is, it is. And he's had 2 previous races of just drama. Good drama, good racy drama, but now he's in the thick of this. Michael
And Andrea Stefanina is back.
Oh
with
yeah, that's
the
crazy.
leading group.
Yep, 22 positions up so far. Overtaken at the bus stop. Look at Andrea's control going around the outside there. My word, that's brilliant.
with Tom, I think it was Tom Woodcock going
Yep.
sideways and everything.
But
yeah.
look at the difference there. Andrea Stefanina knows clearly how to race. He gave loads of room to the car on the inside, knowing that they could lose control. Whereas with the previous incident that we analysed, no room was given. It was basically nudging him round, and look what happened. So there's a lesson for everybody right there. So Matthias Klein here, letting people go by the look of that. Michael Hall on Tamas. Tamas is a fierce fighter. He won't want to give this up, nor should he.
Yeah, it's not done yet.
No, he's defended that very well. I like that. Good lines and good room given by both. I like that. Now he's giving Tamas a help round the corner. Look at them, they just leap out of the racing line, look. So competitive. Fee's got a black flag. Must be incidents. Tom Woodcock and Stefan going at it.
And Andrea Stefanina and through Pete Newman.
Ooh. So Stefan trying to give room here. He's going to stay bolted. Oh, I thought he was going to bolt himself to the right hand side. He's not. He's clear. But he's opening himself up now for a throw down the inside, which didn't happen. So well done, Tom. You got to pick.
And
Look at
well done,
Andrea
Stefan.
go.
Honest, yeah, I do think Stefan really improved his racecraft over the years.
Oh, he and Silas. Absolutely right. Yeah.
Well, I don't know Silas as much because, you know, I haven't followed TCRs a lot. But I remember, I'm going to say younger Stefan.
Yeah.
He's not for Stefan. But younger for us. And he was a bit more heated in his battles. And he's really picking it now and being way cleaner. And I think it shows in the results. And he's improving a lot.
Yeah. Totally agree with all of that.
Honestly, I'm debating for my driver of the meeting vote. Because there's only 3 minutes left, so we have to decide soon who it's going to be. But
Yep. Yep, we
combine
do.
stuff. I have 2 people in mind right now. I don't know about you, but it's gonna be a tough choice.
Yeah.
I mean, they might be really obvious, but
Could be.
yeah.
But right at the front right now, RDJ still leads this race. He's been the only leader. Jura Larkinen, his sister teammate, because RDJ's in the orange team, Jura is in the gold team, and then Chris Needham is keeping with them. So we may end up with a Pro-Am victory here, unless, just as Pete starts talking, there's no racing rules in that team, I know that, so they'll race right to the flag. Stefan Klauke here. Is he getting shuffled? Has he got too wide, nearly, into that bus stop with Josh Taylor, that was. We're here back at the front. And Jura trying to get one over on his sister teammate, RDJ. Pulling away slightly from Chris Needham, or either that or Chris Needham is happy to observe. Isaac Price is in 4th place there in the background in the Veloster. I can sense that there may be a change of car come mid-season for Isaac, because even the mighty Stephen Walker has chucked it to the 4 wins this season and gone with an Audi.
Has Ronaldo Young won already in BSTV?
I don't remember him winning a race. I really don't.
Imagine if we had a statistic dashboard or something.
Are we on the final lap now? Or are we going to the final lap now?
Well, that's your answer. We are going in.
Right, okay. Cool. Right, white flag, folks. Oh, and Jay's just typed in capitals.
Ronaldo Young does have 1 win, but it might be a class win.
Yeah, could be a class victory. Now, RDJ won't want to give that up to Jura because Chris Needham will take his class victory away if that happens, because he's not giving him any time to shuffle the order. So let's just see what happens. Jura's about to stab RDJ in the back, says Jay Corley. He's after the drama. Do it for the content. Oh, there's a whole load of crashing going on. Whole load of crashing. Anton and PVG. And
Let's watch
OD
that
Payne.
before we get to the end.
What is going on?
Oh,
what's going on here?
no,
No,
that's not good.
no. That's 3 cars on completely different levels of communication. Hopefully it doesn't bounce into the track.
Oh,
But there was another crash ahead.
oh, yeah, he reset just in time for everybody to go through. Yeah,
There's
that
a
was
code brown from a car heading towards him there. Oh, and there's
and
another
there's more
crash.
going on. Oh no!
What is this? Is that Silas involved? Or is that Stefan
yeah, that's
involved?
Silas. No, that's Silas again.
My
Yeah.
word. Such a
I'm
positive.
gonna watch that back afterward because this is needed for the win, and we're going to the checker right now, so pretty close to the end.
Yeah, here we go. There's all sorts of shuffling going on, folks. Try and figure it out if you can, because I haven't got a clue. Such a shame for Silas. And over the line for a victory, his first victory as far as I know, RDJ.
It might be his first overall victory, yes.
Yeah. Massive. Who called RDJ? Don't think either of us did.
No. Jay said Wookie, Sam Woodcock, and Chesney.
Right.
And you said Micah Hall, Thomas Asboth, and I said Asgol, but I think it's Silas.
Silas, yeah.
Which would have been a good pick, but yeah.
Not today. Right. Still filing over the line. And still crashing. That's not going to work out well for whoever that was, because they're going to generate points.
That's Hilton Nixon and Ivan Kiso.
Oh, that sounds like a miscommunication on slowing down. Yeah, there's broken front suspension in there somewhere. As we've still got cars crossing the line and still on the racing circuit. Laura and Alex Rogers, much delayed.
And Marius Klein.
Matthias over the line. Obviously enjoyed himself, revving the nuts off that one. His teammate, Laura, making their way around last few corners now.
I mean, Jay with Chesney's bet on the last big winner, he finished 5th, plus 23 position.
I know, that is very impressive.
And Andrea Stefanina, plus 25. That is insane.
He did 20 of them on the first lap or something. I'd love to watch his lap 1. But I think we need to look at some of these crashes at the end. I mean, there's plenty of them.
I need to find which one. Let's try to watch this.
I'm jumping because I've got a different camera to whatever you're using.
Let's try TV1.
No, once you start it, it doesn't seem to like it.
I will give you the broadcasting back, so you can watch with the incidents.
Yep, I'll try and find them myself. So I'll go local. Oh yeah. Right, let's see this. Let me see if I can get us back live running first, and then I can figure this out. Right. Right, so this is what happened to Anton Willer, and and I think it's got something to do with PVG2, or as well, rather. So Anton is the car central to your picture, going into the bus stop. Don't see what the problem is at the minute. Oh no, I'm on Josh Taylor. I'm on Josh Taylor, that's why. Anton Willer. Why isn't it picking him up? There we go, right. Oh, it's this one. It was the 3 wide. So that wiped out quite a few cars actually. PVG.
Because there's one coming now, which avoids the first one, but couldn't do anything about the second one.
Yep.
Nowhere to go.
And then we've got other stuff going on. So this is just Tom Woodcock went off track, which people don't do voluntarily normally. Right, so that's again not giving enough racing room between the 2 cars, and this is what wiped out quite a lot. This isn't the end because that's the Silas moment. So
hold your brakes for sake.
Yeah. There's a beep in there somewhere, but yeah.
Yeah. I don't have the beep. We need Jay.
Oh, and then it looks painful. Oh my goodness. Right. So I think there's going to be a message out to the league about rejoining, about racing room, about racing standards.
And hold your brakes.
And hold your brakes. That wasn't pretty at all. And then let me have a look and see what else happened.
I mean, the one just before, just 3 people going to 1. There's not much you can do about it, and I think there's nothing wrong that has been done. It's an unfortunate incident, even for the guys that came afterwards, but that one was messy.
Yep. And then what was this? So this is over the line. No, this is the Evan and Hilton incident, I think. So Hilton parks it on the inside, does he? Out of the way. No, that's just come up as a crash on mine, so that's weird. So that's nothing. Right, okay. I think we've seen everything that we needed to see in that. Right, let me get us back to the beginning. Don't forget to keep thinking about driver of the meeting. It's suddenly become more difficult. I can't think why. Right, let me get a bit of replay on this. Which is the best.
I'm gonna leave the session because it's strobing on my screen, and
okay.
I'm gonna save the replay for but
oh, where have you gone? You got a thunderstorm nearby?
No, but I think something lagged on my computer.
Yeah.
So
You're
yeah,
definitely laggy at my end. So, what were you saying? If we had a replay of what?
it's gone strobing, so I'm exiting the session.
Yeah,
But I'm
cool.
staying with you
Okay,
because I
cool.
still have some whiskey, so I need to finish it before I go to bed.
Fair enough. Right. I wonder if we've got Andrea Stefanina's rapid overtakes of the whole field. So let's see if we can tick these off, yeah? So he's in 33rd on his start, so
That's one.
yeah, 1, 2. Ooh, nearly none. 3, 4.
Ooh.
Oh, wow. 4. Oh, here we go. 5, 6, 7.
Oh, that's ballsy.
Isn't it? 7 so far. We're just going to do this one lap, folks, just to see either A, how lucky he was, or B, how skilled he was. Probably a combination of both. 7 so far. That's Dietmar next in line. So here we go. There's a missile coming from behind there. 7. Still. Right, you're going to open the car up here. Straighten the car up. There's Stevens, that's 8. Going to take the karting line through here, is he? 9. Like Moses. I can't repeat what Chesney's put in the chat. 10. Oh, there we go. Opportunistic. 11. Jamie Wilson next on the menu. Around the
I mean,
outside.
there's a lot of luck involved in this, but there's also a lot of racecraft.
Oh yeah. Giving plenty of room to everybody as well. 12. Well, 11 and a half.
I mean, turn 1 is
12.
basically luck, but everything else is a lot of racecraft.
There's 13 in the wall. So 13. Very good. Yes. Round of applause for Andrea. That's how you do that, folks. So 13. Was it 13 or 14? 13 in one lap. Okay, let's go and
Not
find.
bad.
Yeah, not bad, bloody brilliant. And of course, he's not in the chat. Why would he be? Right, let's go and have a word with whom. Let's grab Pete Newman. Nope, they're not in there. They're in the result chat. I'm looking at the wrong chat. Here we go. Right, let's have a word with. I'll keep forgetting I can drag him. Let's have a word with Stephen, lucky or unlucky Walker. Good evening.
Hola.
Hola, amigo. Are you hot enough?
I got really lucky today, and the fact that while I'm sat next to my computer and it's blowing out the hot air straight onto me,
Yeah.
so it's like a sauna. I've actually got a breeze today, so it's kind of blowing it away. So
Right. Okay.
I'm actually quite a nice temperature. I'm not gonna lie.
Okay. Well, you're coastalish, aren't you? Sort of.
No, I'm about 40, well, about an hour away from the coast.
Right. Maybe not then. Fair enough. Let me get a better camera than that because all I can see is the pit lane. Little tense as you got a fast repair. What caused your meatball and slow on that bit on lap 1?
I was slightly offline going up the kink onto the long straight down towards the bus stop, and I both me and Michael were just kind of understeering towards the wall, and I think I lifted off, but obviously I didn't want to lift off too much to kill all of my momentum, and I wasn't trying to go in the gap between Michael and the wall because I knew it was going to close. I just wanted to fall in right behind him and then just get the car working where I wanted it to. But unfortunately, I just didn't let off enough, caught the kind of right rear, but it then punted me into the wall. And it wasn't a massive hit, but it did give me a meatball, so there was nothing I could do.
Seems very situational, the meatball, for some of these TCR cars. In certain regards, they're they're like a Sherman tank, and then you hit them in the wrong corner or something, or at the wrong angle, and they just fall to pieces.
Yeah, it felt completely fine driving it to the pits,
Mm.
but obviously I had a meatball. There was nothing I could do, so
Yeah, yeah,
I needed to get rid of that as soon as possible,
yep,
so I could then try and make some time back.
yeah, yeah. Well, you did that though, didn't you? You got back to 21st in the end.
Yeah, but only because I think seven people, 6 or 7, really people took themselves out on the last lap.
Oh
I
yeah,
think
yeah, they
I
did.
was catching Chesney, and because of that, I was even closer than I would have been if no one had like, died.
Right, yeah.
So I just needed like one more lap to catch him, but and I would have been in the top 20, which is frustrating because obviously I'd done quite well tonight, and I was hoping to just finish inside the top 10 in the third race just to consolidate a good race because normally something bad happens here for me, and obviously it did in the last race.
Yeah, but in the first 2 races, you schooled the whole field twice.
Yeah, the car was immense. I'm not gonna lie, literally absolutely insane. It was. I think it had an advantage here. To be honest, against the Honda.
Okay.
Having said that, I thought that I would struggle with tyre wear um, more than the Honda would have, but through both of the races, my pace was quicker than the Hondas, even when Pete was behind me in the second race
Hmm.
for most of the race, and I thought, right, I need to. Well, I was looking after tyres, and I thought, right, I know the next 3 laps are going to be my fastest laps, so try and push a little bit extra, and then hopefully I've got enough of a gap to manage it for when the Honda tyre comes back in. But
Yeah.
it didn't. I was still managing to go quicker. I have been driving more carefully because of the velocity last season, so that's obviously helped. But
Yeah, yeah.
um, yeah, I was super happy with how the first 2 races went.
Very good, right?
Um,
Yeah, and points haul will be massive. I think you did as well as you ever could do to limit the amount of points loss in the third race. But they're all diluted in the series, aren't they? So it's a 330 points haul across the piece. So it's 110 points for a victory in each race. So you got 220 points in for the first 2 races. Which is going to do you no harm whatsoever. I suppose the only
yeah,
problem for everybody is the fact that Pete Newman managed to stay out of trouble for 3 races, um, and will have scored heavily. So we'll have to see.
yeah, he
Oh, in fact, the points will have already updated.
yeah, I'm
Sam,
30 points behind him, and I've got 81 or 79 on Andrea.
79, yeah,
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 so maths isn't a strong point as you can tell, but
that's pretty
yeah,
good.
if I'd finished a bit higher, then I might have been obviously much closer, sorry,
Yeah,
to Pete. But it was nice. I haven't had a race where I've led. I can't remember the last time I got pole position to start off with.
right, yeah.
I think I had fastest lap in 2 of the 3 races.
I wasn't even paying attention
Um,
to that. There was just honestly so much going on. I
yeah,
think,
shout out. I think Stefan Godel got it in race 2. Like shout out
yeah.
to him.
All right, very good.
Well,
Unfortunately,
that's
the end
good.
of his race was not great because he got caught up in somebody else's crash. Oh, was that
Okay.
Silas? That was Silas, wasn't it? Yeah, Stefan did
Uh,
okay. Stefan did okay. Finished 11th, which is a good
yeah,
points all for him as well.
yeah, it was good. It was nice. It was like I say, it's rare that I've had a pole position and led all the laps for the first 2 races. Anyway, it's been a long time since that has
Mm.
happened.
Yeah, yeah.
So it's a bit more confidence for me in the car. Like I say, the car felt great. You know my opinion on this track, but I will say as a positive point to it, the new way that they've done the bus stop track limits really helps it because last
Ah,
time you just had to aim at the wall to be fast, whereas now you don't have to take as much curb and it's safer. This should, in theory, be less incidents in that corner.
right. Okay. Well, it
Um,
doesn't help
so
when people go
it's
three
pretty
wide
good.
into it. That's no amount of
Well,
track
yeah,
limits are going to account for that.
no,
Um,
there's always got to be a bit of common sense.
Yes, absolutely that common sense. Oh, I've just realised, Sam, that I'm a complete idiot. I've not been through the finishing order for the final race, have I? Because we were watching all the incidents on the last bit.
That is true.
I am a fool. I'll do that after we've
So
finished speaking to Stephen. Where do we go next? Anybody know? I should
is
know.
it
As soon as
Road Atlanta Endurance, I
Oh,
believe?
it is. Oh, I like that track. It's one of my favourites.
Yeah.
Some people don't like it. Why are there freaks in the world, Stephen? Are you one of them?
I enjoy it.
Okay.
Um, I don't know how endurance wise it's gonna, because normally the Honda's just the best over a long endurance race.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
Um,
Right. Yeah.
and now I think when you change tires, it doesn't obviously do the fuel and
Within the
tires
tyre
at the same
swap. No.
time.
No. It's
So
one than the next, isn't it?
yeah, it's an extra 20 seconds, and I don't think you're gonna make that back.
Well, that's going to make life interesting for us watching. It might be a bit more painful for you guys racing because if that is the tipping point between making your tires last till the end because you'll never get that time back, then that's going to be very, very interesting. Going to be people
Yeah, I
on
need to do
melted rubber.
some. Yeah, I need to do some testing just to
Mm.
see exactly. I think it's 20 seconds
Okay.
because before, to change the fronts, I think it would take. Oh, how long did it take? If you were putting in 35, like 37 liters, you could get the front tires done at the same and not waste any time.
Okay. Okay.
So I want to say it's 20 seconds off the top of my head, maybe a little bit more.
Right.
Because I'm sure for all four, with the fuel, it's 40 odd seconds, maybe a bit more. Like I say, I need to test it. I'm not sure,
Yeah.
but
Okay.
it will be interesting to see what's the best strategy. Obviously, it depends on the track temp of that day. Are you going to underdrive the cars? Normally, people save fuel, so you save fuel, you save your tires.
Yeah.
Um, and then yeah, the drop off of the people that change tires is going to happen as well. If they push too much, are they going to have enough to make? Yeah, it's going to be fairly interesting. But also, I worry that no one will just change tires. Maybe it's the first one we've done, isn't it, since the
It
change?
is.
So
Yeah.
it's
Yeah.
educational for everyone. So
Yeah. It's new territory for the whole field.
yeah, we'll
Um,
see how it goes.
Yeah, cool. In that case, anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go and start your practice?
Yeah,
Tony had a bit of a nightmare in the bus stop with
yeah,
Alex, but it wasn't them. It wasn't their crash. They ended up in somebody else's incident.
yeah. It was. Yeah, he had a good race 1 and 2, same as me, and then we both
Mm.
just copped out on race 3.
Mm.
So yeah, shout out to him for having really good pace this week.
Yeah, it was quick, very
Um,
quick.
yeah. So we need to get him into the team on the standings. So I think we should be second.
Let me just do that now because I think it will auto calculate, but I'm sure you guys will tell me in just a second or two. Just one sec. Because when
Um,
he signed up with no team, and I just follow.
yeah,
I
he
follow
messaged.
like as I find it. He has messaged me, and I've changed it
Yeah,
in SDK. I just haven't changed it on the website, so I'll do that right now.
thanks,
And I
Pete.
think
Yeah, you
update.
will have to. We will have to redo the standings.
Thought it auto calculated. It used to.
Nah,
Oh,
no,
if I just
no, no, never has done. No.
Oh yeah, I've done that. Right, okay.
Sam knows. See, you got to listen to Sam.
Well, yeah, because I don't know what the hell's going on at any time. So, uh,
Yeah. No, just shout out to
uh,
you guys. As usual, for putting on a show. Sam
right.
for giving us cameras, you for the commentary. Was
Mm.
Jay about tonight at all? I don't know.
He's in Glasgow watching Metallica, so
Oh, okay. That's
he's
nice.
That's why
yeah,
he's
yeah.
not here. That's a shame. I should have gone see Metallica and him do the
You should have done
broadcast.
it.
What?
Yeah,
Yeah.
good
Yeah,
idea, Sam. Um, yeah, just massive shout out for you guys, obviously, for putting on, taking the time to do it. Really appreciate it.
yeah,
And
cool.
I think it was 43 cars
Yeah, it's a good
this week,
field.
which is mental. I was going to say minimal incidents, but like I say, on the last lap of the third race, I did make a load, a load of places.
Sadly, there was a lot of incidents tonight, and I can tell you right now that race control
Yeah.
is not happy with the driving standard and will be issuing
Uh,
independent penalties regardless of protests.
okay. Lovely.
Um,
I think, yeah, that's always good. Proactive rather than reactive. Like
yeah,
that.
I will
Yeah.
be giving race control the 24-hour cooldown that everybody else needs to observe, so it won't be happening until tomorrow evening.
I don't know if there's gonna be any cooldown with the heat,
Well,
but
this
yeah.
is true, yeah.
Yeah, we'll have to wait till Friday, then it might cool down.
Yeah, yeah. Cool. Right. Well, I best let you go and do your testing and find out what this fuel and tyres business does at Road Atlanta on an endurance race for next week. It's been great having you on the track and back in winning ways. Stephen, lucky Wookie Walker.
Yeah, cheers, guys. I'm on my way to my 100 wins.
Classic. Oh, I can't grab him. I'm laughing too much. Right, there we go. Bye. He's gone. Right, okay. Oh, RDJ was in there for a minute. Where's he gone? He's gone from all chats. Right, okay. Oh, is he shy? Bless him. Right, okay. Who shall I get in next? I'm gonna do till 10 o'clock, folks, and then I'm calling it because I'm very uber sweaty and stuff. I just need to go through the finishing order for the last race before I do any of that. So your race winner was RDJ for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange, Ura Larkinen, and of course, top Pro-Am car over the line. We have a Pro-Am winner. He needs a wreath placing around his neck. Ura Larkinen finished second on the podium for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold, and Chris Needham finished in third for Air Smart Racing. Gets himself an overall podium and a second in class. Fantastic result. and has had a very strong evening all night in the thick of the fight. Isaac Price finished in fourth place for Yes Motorsport. Evan Kiso was fifth for SRG Sim Racing Grid. Carl Hardy was sixth for Result X Pure Sims. His teammate Michael Hall finished right behind him in seventh, and that means that your pro, I don't normally do it this way around, do I? That's why I'm stumbling over myself. Your pro podium was Ura, Isaac Price, second in class, Michael Hall, third in class, so congratulations to those guys. Excuse me. Evan Kiso was third in class, which means that the podium for Pro-Am was RDJ, then Chris Needham, and then Evan. Congratulations, if I can put my teeth back in and try again, to those guys. Andrea Stefanino was 8th for Dynamic E Motorsport. Pete Newman was 9th for Result X Pure Sims. Tamas Asboth was 10th for Spin and Toe Motorsport. Stefan Goebel was 11th for VTS. And look at this. The first AM class car over the line was 12th. Thomas Coombe for JC Academy Emerald gets himself a class victory. And Chris London from the sister team of JC Academy Sapphire finished second in class, 13th on track. So again, congratulations to him for second in class. Jamie Wilson finished 14th for Team Chimera. Mika Santa Helena with a podium tonight in the last of the races for JC Academy Sapphire in his class, 15th on track. Josh Taylor, 16th for JC Academy Ruby. So a complete lockout in AM class for JC Academy cars. Nico Mayer, 17th for Switch It. Dietmar Hus was 18th for Cutting Corny TCR team. Excuse me. 19th was Demis Tigchalar for Hydro Race Racing Forces Orange. Chesney Vandenbroek was 20th for JC Academy Ruby. Stephen Walker was 21st for BSTV. Tom Woodcock was 22nd for Just an Average Sim Racer. Hilton Nickerson was 23rd for, well, he's a privateer in this one. Jeff Saunders, 24th for JC Academy Emerald. Chris Dixon was 25th for Workguard. Thomas Dandridge was 26th for Verve Racing. Matthias Klein was 27th for VTS Esports. Laura Miser was 28th for Switch It. Excuse me. 29th was Alex Rogers for Sim Racing Grid. Stefan Klauker was 30th for Hydro Race Racing Forces Gold. Silas Goebel ended up 31st for VTS Esports. Anton Willer was 32nd. PVG, Pete Van Gool was 33rd for Result Clothing. Odie Payne was 34th for Safeguard. Fee was 35th for Workguard. Jason Kiley Haddington was 36th for Air Smart Racing. Darryl Wright was 37th for Safeguard. Andy Little was 38th for Workguard. 39th was Tony Walker for BSTV. Jack Brown was 40th for Just an Average Sim Racer. Christian Hendricks was 41st for Switch It. David Ayres was 42nd for Safeguard. And Pascal Wiertzen was 43rd for Switch It as well. Right then, let's go and speak to some other peeps, shall we? Let's bring in Mr. Consistency for all 3 races, as far as I remember. Isaac Price, welcome to the booth.
Hello.
Hello. Right, I'm going to remind myself. I'm pretty sure it was something like 4ths all the way for you.
It was fifth,
fifth?
and then 2 4s.
There we go. I was close though, wasn't I? I was kind of paying attention. You've wrestled that Veloster around. Let me just let everybody see that it's you on the track. You wrestled that Veloster around. How disadvantaged do you think you are, based on your own knowledge of your own skill level, just driving in that Veloster? There's a reason that you're the only one in it, I think.
Yeah, I mean, so the data that I have when I do like the data packs, I think like around the first 2 tracks, it's been kind of 5-6 tenths off pace. I think something like that.
Wow, that is a lot though, isn't it?
Yeah, it is. But it kind of makes the racing interesting. You know, it's always fun when you're having to fight tooth and nail just to keep up. You know, and fight really hard. So I'm having a lot of fun driving it.
Oh,
but,
good.
yeah.
Well, yeah, that's, as long as it's not disheartening, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, I mean, I knew the situation pretty well before I picked it, so
okay.
I thought it'd be a bit of fun and something different, you know, like.
Well, Stephen Walker did exactly the same thing last season. He started out in it wanting it to be good, and stuck with it for the entire season, knowing that it wasn't by the second race sort of thing. So I mean, hats off to anybody who does this sort of thing. You know, takes a challenging car, races it for the fun of racing rather than for the need to win. It's a racer's approach to racing. Does that make sense? It makes sense to me.
Yeah, I mean, it's always fun like that as well.
Yeah.
It's also a nice situation when you can just blame the car all the time, and if you perform bad, you can just say it's the car's fault. So
that's brilliant. Absolutely right. Oh dear, I don't know whether you've got a lovely air-conditioned racing rig or not, but how were the conditions for you racing this evening?
I've got 2 fans, but no air conditioning. But it wasn't too bad. I've raced in worse.
Okay.
But yeah, it was good fun.
Good. Any standout moments for yourself this evening?
I think race 3 really. I mean, race 1 and race 2, I was kind of losing a position, or almost fighting hard at the start, and then just struggling to keep up. Like the tire deck kind of meant I couldn't really ever attack too hard. Like I had half a chance to get a podium in race 2, but yeah, there wasn't much on. Race 3 was a lot of fun. Kind of survived the start, picked my way through that really well, and then I got quite lucky with the way the traffic fell as well, because there was obviously a few cars that were a lap down, and we were having to work our way through those, and that helped me gain a few positions.
Yeah.
It probably didn't make too much difference to the end result, but it meant that I could get a little bit closer to the guys in front. I was hoping they were going to fight a little bit harder at the end, but it seemed like everyone was on good behavior, which is good but bad for me. So
yeah, I guess so.
I only would have needed like someone to send it a bit, and then could have maybe kind of capitalized and got a podium or even more. But can't really complain.
No.
I wasn't really expecting that.
No, great performances. And next week, providing you're with us, of course, it's going to be an endurance race, 90 minutes. Is it 90 in this league? No, it's 80 minutes, I think. I'll make it up as I go along, don't worry. Around Road Atlanta. One of my favourite tracks on the service for a number of different reasons. I don't know what you make of it. Is it a track that you get on well with and enjoy racing?
Yeah, Road Atlanta is probably one of my favourite tracks on iRacing as well. I think it's quite good for the Veloster as well. It's not as far off there as it is on some other tracks. I think probably because it's not really a high tire deck track, so
no,
it doesn't kind of
absolutely
not quite as many long corners where the tires just fall off in the middle of the corner. But yeah, obviously the fact the race is so much longer is a bit of an unknown as well. I've not done that length of race in Veloster, so.
And a bit more interesting for you, because you're going to be doing tyres separate to fuel now in these cars.
Yeah, maybe a bit of rain as well, spice it up.
I love the way that people say, "Oh, I'd love a bit of rain," and then the rain comes like, "I hate racing in rain." I'm sure you're not one of those, but that seems to be the thing. I put it in the chat the other week. Before we got weather, everyone was like, "I wish we had weather. I wish we had rain." And then the first race comes along. I never want to race in rain again. It's just hilarious. But no, fantastic watching you race. Up to 8 positions in that final race this evening. So yeah, that even just that statistic must have made it a good amount of fun. So we look forward to seeing you racing next time. Is there anybody you want to shout out to before we let you go?
Shout out to Apex Racing Academy. We make setups there and try and provide a good service to everyone in the TCR community. So shout out to them.
Well, we know a lot of people that make use of that service, so it's well received around our leagues, and I know that for a fact. So thank you for plugging that. That's always beneficial, so that other people find out about these services that can assist them in doing the stuff that's much more technical. I've not got a clue. I'm stupid. I can never do setups, and was terrible at driving the cars, but I'm not much better at broadcasting or commentating either. But we'll leave that to another day. Been great watching you race. An absolute pleasure to have you in the league. Isaac Price, everybody.
Thank you.
Excuse me, I've been wanting to do that cough all the time. I just didn't want to deafen Isaac. Right, let's go and grab the saviour of most people's races this evening, because without him identifying with the disconnects, etc., there'd have been a lot of disappointed people. So welcome to the booth, Jamie Wilson.
Hello, that's actually more on Carl than anything, because he's the one who shouted it out. So.
Oh, well done to Carl then. Must have been between bites of pie, was it, or something like that?
Well, half the people that disconnected were in the same Discord channel as him, so he was then really like.
Okay, but well, either way, between the two of you, therefore, you've been heroes for the evening. So again, my heartfelt thanks for a new thing. The list is pretty big. First 2 races it looked like a bit of struggle streak going on, but I didn't understand why necessarily.
Oh, Struggle Boulevard.
Boulevard. Go on.
Other road denominations are available.
yeah. Was that?
Yeah, it's a mixture of not wanting to turn my PC on until the last minute today.
Did the same thing.
So,
yep. Did the same thing.
So yeah, I got in with like 5 minutes practice left and all that. So that's obviously self-inflicted. Fair enough. And just the last session I did was the ABS one on Sunday, and we were sort of mucking about with a couple of setup things, not just relating to ABS, but also just like wing levels and that kind of thing. And I just ran whatever I was running there, but with ABS on because it's faster and safer if it's available, unfortunately. But the methodology that we kind of figured out in that session didn't quite match what the conditions were like or whatever in this session. So
I was
probably running a bit like not enough wing, and that was like costing me kind of everywhere. And I was in amongst stuff a lot of the time, so I couldn't really run my own race for a lot of it. So I was probably over using the tires as well. So it's like double-edged sword.
Right.
But yeah, as each race, I got a bit more sort of confident with it. That's the other thing. Just I wasn't fully, having just not had familiarization tonight, I wasn't as confident throwing it into the bus stop as I was on Sunday for a while. So that took until sort of halfway through race 2 really to get the gist of how to do that quickly enough.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. So there's a learning curve there, and it sounds like it was quite steep.
Yeah, it's just the bus stop. You have to throw it in and hope.
Yes.
It was particularly in the Honda, because the Honda eats curbs, but it can catch them wrong. So you're taking the most liberty with them in the Honda probably. So the margins are a bit tighter. So yeah, I just didn't have super confidence doing that at full bore for a while.
No, fair enough.
Well, so
yeah.
Yeah. The other thing is just that I was amongst a bunch of AMs that are very bloody racy.
yeah. That's been boiling for a while actually. So, I mean, you were around Stefan and Tamas and around Carl Hardy for a while. Yeah.
Santa Helena as well.
Oh yeah, he's in AM class though, isn't he?
That's what I'm saying. There's
right.
A bunch of the AMs. And
the AMs.
Down there.
Sorry, I thought you said pro AMs. Misheard.
No, a bunch of AMs around there.
Mm-hmm.
They don't know if I have a fight. Blind.
Yeah.
I was like, this is quite intense.
Yeah.
Down here, blimey.
Yeah,
so,
absolutely.
That was quite good fun. Honestly, it was racing a few people that maybe I haven't had a huge amount of racing with, but it was all good fun actually.
Yeah.
The one sort of black mark against me, I suppose, was there was a point, I forget who it was now. Was it Christian
Hendricks.
Hendricks, thank you.
Yeah.
Switch It, I believe. Team.
That's right. Yeah.
Based on the livery. And there was a point where he and Stefan Klauke were side by side, and I had to I picked one of them to push. And I picked Christian because I thought he was slightly losing out on Stefan. I'll even it up. It might be interesting by the time we get to the braking zone into the bus stop. But unfortunately, he braked. He kind of backed out of it, whereas I was sort of expecting him to force the issue because I'd given him a bit of a shove.
Okay.
So I ended up sort of rear-ending him, unfortunately. I did brake quite early, but obviously not early enough for that circumstance. And he did well to recover it, only cutting the chicane because it did send him a bit sideways as well. So he did well to hold on to it. And then I didn't want to take advantage of that, so I sat behind him while he served his 4 million year slowdown.
Yeah, we saw that. The camera caught it, but it didn't look like you'd pushed him. It just looked like he went straight on. And then we were wondering why you were giving positions away so easy. So that explains all of that now.
It wasn't like a massive. It wasn't like a crash. It was just like a enthused boop.
Yeah. Well, I'm sure all of that will sort itself out. The other things that I spotted tonight from particular individuals was not giving enough room and creating risky situations that inevitably led to crashes. So expect race control to be issuing some punishments over the course of the next couple of days without the requirement to protest, because that sort of racing standard needs to be cut out pretty quick. So that will happen.
I didn't see too much of that. I saw a couple of things that maybe were a bit clumsy, but there wasn't too much over the top as far as I could see anyway. So
yeah. Road Atlanta next time, and the first proper time that we'll see the pit stop now taking effect with tyres and fuel being an issue, being separate because of the longer race. Are you going to approach that pit stop strategy differently?
Well, it's a matter of, is it a pit stop strategy or is it more of a tyre saving strategy so that it's not a pit stop strategy? If you know what I mean? Because you're going to have to make up an additional 18-ish seconds, 20 seconds or whatever if you change tyres. Are you going to be able to do that at Road Atlanta? Probably not. Is that the case at St. Pete? Maybe. That's a different case. So it's going to be track specific. It's going to be pit lane length specific, weather specific, so in that sense, maybe it'll open up options because there might be scenarios in which both of those work.
Yeah.
And then on top of that, you've got people doing the opposite strategy, like I did at Bathurst that time, where I took the short stop first and then became an interloper where I didn't have any right to be, but it was fun to annoy Wobbly. So
when isn't
which
that
was the reason to
hilarious?
So, yes. Similar time to tonight in terms of the lighting. So him flashing me constantly was quite annoying at the time. Proves that what I was doing was working, though.
Yeah, totally right.
And that I nearly pulled that off. Actually, that wasn't out of the question that I could have got a good result out of that. So yeah, there's layers to it now. But yeah, Road Atlanta probably I'd be leaning towards it not being a tyre change race. I think it's going to be a case of persevering on the tyres you start with, and as long as you're not losing, seconds and seconds and seconds a lap, then you should be all right.
Okay. Well, we hope that works out favourably for you. You're going to be the last of our interviews tonight, so make your shout outs, good ones, before you go to practice whatever strategies and tyre saving, tactics, etc. you need for Road Atlanta, just 1 week away from tonight.
Shout out to the sun for making this the most Betty Swallock's race ever. Like, this beats 2022 down here anyway. It's currently 32.2 degrees in here.
I wouldn't say that anywhere near Sam.
Yeah, Sam's going to be worse off than that. But, it's pretty grim.
Yeah.
But
It's
Sam
still
hasn't just had to
29.
race.
Well, you're 29 now. That's
29.
basically
That's weak. That's
Siberia
rookie numbers.
Yeah, rookie
Mine-
numbers.
Remember, it's 11 for me, but yeah.
Yeah.
Sure.
Right, but it won't get to 29 here until 5 in the morning if it gets there at all. I wish I had like an IR camera thing that I could point at my steering wheel like base, because that is literally so hot I can't touch it.
Molten.
So I'm surprised it isn't glowing. Because I don't turn my force feedback down in these positions. I just man up and sweat like a pig. So it was. I've got a heat source in here now, in addition to me and the PC, so that's kind of fun. But no, shout out to you guys as always for putting it on. Shout out to Carl for shouting out the fact that people had a mass disconnect and stuff. So
cool.
And yeah, shout out to the bunch of like AMs and pro AMs where I was a bit out of position there, and it was actually still really enjoyable. A bit sort of novelty factor, really. Racing with a couple of people I'm not used to racing, and they all did really well, in my opinion. So
no, absolutely right. And just one more thing before we bid you farewell from the booth. The reminder that there is a BSTV Academy race every Sunday, or not race, a practice and training session for the ABS removal for season 26, plus other things, plus other helpful tips and hints for how to improve racing and race craft and quality, if that's what you're needing as well. Jamie's the one that's organising that, so thank you for that as well, Jamie. I'll be raising that session over the next couple of days once I've got my penalties done. Yes, thank you for all the things that you do, and we'll look forward to seeing you on track this time next week at Road Atlanta for an 80-minute romp around there. Jamie Wilson, everybody.
Cheers, guys.
Honestly, I've lost where I am in Discord. Hang on, right, I've got you. Right, bye. Right, okay. Right, driver of the meeting so that we can get away from this horrible heat, Sam. I have not got a clue, so do you want to go first?
Mine is tough. As I said, I'm still.
We may never know because we've lost Sam on Vox. He's gone all metal Mickey. Right, I better do mine.
Decide about the two.
Are you back? Are you back?
Yeah.
Oh, right. We lost you completely. So whatever you just said, nobody heard.
Yeah, I'm. Apparently, I'm having issues. It's probably too hot.
Yep.
I'm not sure my computer is keeping up with everything. I've lost you a few times during the interviews, but anyway.
Okay.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna go with Andrea Stefanina. I think unfortunate incident in race 1, good race 2, and awesome race 3.
A very well spent vote. Let me go and apply that one now. Season 25. Do that. Give the right driver that point. There we go. Andrea Stefanina for the vote there. Right, where do I want to place mine? Stephen Walker got 2 race victories and a good recovery from what happened to him in that race. I liked what he did. I did like all the things I was seeing from Tom Woodcock. He seemed to be in every battle going, but then he was part of that pile up at the end. So where did he end up at the end of that? I don't know. I loved what Silas did. He had a really successful first race. He qualified really well. He stuck with it and realised that he could make it to the end, carrying the meatball, and maintained his points. He just got caught up in something in the last race. But I'm still going to give my vote to Silas. I love that attitude to keep going in that second race. A lot of people would have gone, I've got a meatball, I'm just going to reset the car. He knew it was still drivable. He knew he could get a number of laps out of it safely. And he did so safely. So my vote's going to go to Silas. Where is he? There he is. Posh. Okay, folks. So, as you've already heard, this time next week, it will be a romp around Road Atlanta for 80 minutes, an endurance race. Hopefully, the temperatures have become something less than it is on Mars by the time we get there. It's going to be interesting. Don't forget that on Sunday we've got that BSTV Academy hosted session, and V8 ESC will start again on the 4th of July, which brings about season 19 for V8 ESC in support of Simability. So you don't want to be missing it. Certainly get yourself registered if you want to race it. It's approximately every fortnight, follows the official schedule, and was an absolute drama last season. 6 race weeks, 13 rounds, cheapest chips, and a massive excitement. Come and join the fun. I'll bring this broadcast to a close because I am a hot, sweaty mess. Thanks to everybody that raced. Honestly, 43 cars. Yes, there was a lot of incidents tonight, a lot of meatballs. Some people will have left with their head bowed. They shouldn't, because they contributed to a fantastic spectacle. There was some dubious stuff, but there was also some absolute signs of brilliance and brilliant racecraft, as there always is in this league. Thanks to Sam for stepping in the absence of Jay. We hope that everybody is coping okay with this heat. Don't forget to stay hydrated, everybody. Stay safe, and we'll see you this time next week. I'll hand you over to Sam for his goodbyes. Good night, folks. Take care.
Sorry, I almost cut you off. Good night, everybody. And see you next time. Not me next time, but soon enough. Good night.